but let it rain. Clear it out. Hey, let it rain. Clear it out.
Hey, that's a good intro right there. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into our first episode of Think About It podcast. I am your co-host, your boy Rue. Right next to me, pouring up some
Head dog, man, you know.
That dog water.
I'm Rico Suave, though. And then today we got two guests on here.
T-Bucks in this motherfucker.
Rice ski.
Hell yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming out. You feel me? Like, for real, showing love.
Yeah, definitely.
We had a couple people not be able to make it or whatever, you know, so, but it's all good. We're going to keep the show going. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I don't know, like, what's y'all first question? Like, y'all want us to ask y'all a question first, or y'all want to ask us a question? Like, what? Oh, actually, before I even get into that, you good?
Dying already.
You straight? But I want y'all to well, this is the first episode, you know, so we gotta me and Rue gonna do it as well. But every episode we gonna have everybody state they say their name, their education level, your relationship status, you know, and then that's it. What you do for work?
That's like your occupation.
Yeah, your occupation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. So yeah, you know, this is gonna be the only time we doing this, because after this, you know, we gonna be the host, so we're gonna be on here every single time. So Rue, you wanna start it or?
All right. Well, you know, so what was first? It was
Name.
Okay, name. Okay.
Relationship status, and then let's do job occupation.
All right. So basically, you know, my name's Rue, Amaru, however you want to, you know, call me by whatever's easiest for you. 24. As of right now, currently engaged. And let's see, I work a nonprofit business, pretty much doing this, and you know, a little content creation on the side here and there, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. My name is Rico Suave. You know, I'm 26. My birthday just came up actually. It was on the 4th. I'm a Libra. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta throw that. You know, Libra gang. And then what I say? Relationship status. I got a wife right here. You know what I'm talking about. And then I'm a job occupation. I'm gonna say I'm like an entrepreneur, like salesman type of. You know what I'm saying? I sell things, like, you know, and if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And then, but yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly.
Alright, I'm Taylor, also known as T-Bucks. I'm 24 years old. Just had a birthday, like 2 days ago. Libra gang.
Libra gang.
You know, and right now I am nail tech at the moment.
My name is Riley, also known as Rice Ski. You already know what's up. I'm 28. Relationship status. I'm single, big single. You feel me? Like to keep it that way. And cause you feel me? We ain't gonna go there right now. But I'm single. And my occupation right now is I'm a server. That's what I do.
Appreciate y'all for showing up, for real. You know, first episode. But yeah, I don't know. What y'all want to ask it, man? Or y'all want us to start off first?
Man.
How we get into it? Let's just jump into it.
Come on.
Get into some things.
Okay, let me see. I got a question for y'all. What I'm trying to think. I'm trying to say this correctly. What is some things that y'all feel like y'all did wrong in y'all previous relationships? Like, it don't gotta be exact last one, but what's something you feel like y'all did? You don't never want to be held accountable. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all always think it's the nigga fault, or it's always somebody else, or like, what did y'all do wrong that y'all feel like y'all could have did better for yourselves to? You feel what I'm saying? So I want to know.
Definitely could have picked better.
That's my only. That's my only. You feel me? It's finally regret.
But honestly,
Bad decision.
I feel like a lot of the times as women, I do see a lot. Like I feel like women don't necessarily take consideration of a man's feelings. I mean, a lot of the time, I do feel like a woman does come first in certain aspects, just because we are physically weaker. But yeah, I don't know. Men got feelings too. We gotta think about their feelings, not just what we want.
I feel what you're saying. You want to chime in on that, or?
Nah, she hit that. She hit that one right in the head, honestly.
Okay, so
That was good.
y'all both, okay, y'all agree on the same thing. So it's feelings pretty much, like y'all feel like man is able to feel too.
Yeah, definitely. Men definitely. I mean, men are human too. We're designed to feel. We're designed to love.
Yeah, but I don't know, how do it look when your leader is crying? Like,
I mean, we're supposed to nurture. That's our role, nurturing.
Yeah, but okay, think about it like this, right? Say if we all go to war, like we all in a war, right? Imagine that. And you got a captain, you got a general, you got a sergeant, some of high rank, and he telling y'all what to do and this and that, right? So imagine if he, in the middle of battle, right? He like goes off in the corner and rolls up in the ball and starts crying and shit. And then he's like, okay, I got my shit together now. Like we can all. Like, you guys go do that. Like, let's go over there. Are you about to really follow him? Or are you about to be like, this thing is crazy? Like, like, are you about to look at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro, you were just crying. Like,
I mean, it's definitely a difference if you're like crying all the time or crying over little shit. Like,
You didn't take so much at a certain point. Somebody's gonna have a breaking point.
Yeah.
I feel
That
like
breaking point.
I
It's
feel
okay.
like personally though, like when it come to that though, it's truly just time and place. Cause I honestly think like in the middle of like like heated battle, let's say like even if like the stress is really like hitting like hitting hard, like as long as you can like really like when I'm done with the battle in a sense, or like like let's say you in the middle of like a game or something, and the stress is really like, on your shoulders. Now during halftime, when there's no whistles being blown, there's nobody trying to like run up and down on you or whatever like that, then that's fine. But like in the middle of a battle, I just feel like that's a bit like it's a bit different.
Yeah. But see, it's like, why open the gates for that? Why?
I mean, if you can't be sensitive with me and what I'm saying, talk to me, who you gonna talk to?
Exactly.
God.
And I would feel like, in a sense, like if you kept all this stuff in and you know you have a partner, you would eventually resent me, because it's like, why aren't you there? You should know I'm feeling some type of way, or whatever the case it is.
That's facts.
I mean, I see what y'all saying, but it's just more like, why open? Like, okay, so you said y'all can feel something with us, right? But you also said like, oh, we don't want you like every day on some crybaby shit. So it's like,
There's nothing to cry about every day. There's nothing really to cry about every day. There's not a big enough issue that happens every day that you need to like get out of here with that bullshit.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. But there are niggas out there that's like that. That's over the hypersensitive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, which that's not the majority of niggas. I feel like majority of niggas are probably more. I don't know. We try to exert masculinity more. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, why open the gate for that? Like, I get what y'all saying. Like, oh, you should be able to be soft or whatever. But a lot of them times when you're soft, it's by yourself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when you, I don't know, you in a car and you slapping the right song, you know what I'm saying? You feeling the music or whatever, then you probably getting your feelings or whatever. You let a couple tears drop from your eyes type shit, and then you get back focused. Like, get back to handling business type shit. Cause it's just like, I don't know, like, I ain't gonna say I don't care. Well, okay, maybe y'all care. Maybe y'all care. But it's like majority of females, they don't give a fuck about that. Like, they're just trying to, they want a nigga that's gonna be able to handle it all without a nigga to sit there and look pretty. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But if you care about your nigga, you care about his health, his mental health, his physical health, his emotional health.
And I feel like that's the same thing you guys point out about women is, oh, you should take accountability for who you date. I feel like it's vice versa. I feel like if you're dealing with a person long enough, like, you see those signs. You should know if a bitch don't care about you, or if your feelings, or you should know that and take that as a red flag and either choose to deal with it or move on.
Okay.
If you know that's not what you want.
Okay, so what you said, you would know if a bitch don't care about you? Okay. But it's like, dang, I can't even speak for most niggas out. Because I don't know, certain niggas I gotta call out, right? Like, not to get off subject, but certain niggas I have to call out. It's just like, like, you know, me and you talk about the whole 50-50 shit sometimes. Like, not, going 50-50 with your female, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But where niggas have it fucked up at is going 50-50 with their female, and then you still expect her to come home just like how you came home, and she has to handle all the house shit. That's not where that's cool at.
Right.
If y'all are both working, you should be helping her with the house shit just as much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody should be doing this shit. Somebody should be the bathroom. Somebody should be the living room. Somebody should be the, like, you know what I'm saying? It's y'all partners at the end of the day. But, you know, that's still your leader. So I said all that to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that y'all don't. I don't know. Like, most niggas can't even lead properly. I get that. Most niggas can't. Like, there's not that many niggas. Honestly, especially where you live at. You know, we live in Cali, so it's just like niggas more trying to
get it out of bitch.
You feel what I'm saying? They trying to get it out of bitch. They not even trying to. Oh, okay. And that's from being raised by their moms, though. You know what I'm saying? They seen their moms do it all. There's a lot of single parent households, so it's like they seen their moms do it all. So then when they get with y'all, they like, my mom did all this shit, so why can't y'all? You feel what I'm saying? Or my mom was doing all this shit, so you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah.
As wrong as it sounds, though, men look for women that are like their mother, and women look for men that are like their father.
But there's like a whole study about that though, and that even starts from like childhood for real. Like, you know, you growing up and, you know, because it's like basically it's, you know, whoever you know attracted to at the end of the day, because, you know, if you was like, you know, for instance, if you were attracted to women, or like, and I'm just saying this, I'm not saying that you are anything, but like, you know, if you was like attracted to dudes and whatnot, I feel like y'all would be like, y'all would go after like your mom's type, and then like you would go after like your dad's type, in a sense. Like, it'd be like no matter which way like you go about it, unless you go through something that like steers you away from, then it'll pretty much always be like that, you know?
Maybe I'm misinterpreting what you said, but me personally, I think like it reflects on your relationship with your parents. Like, if you have a good relationship with your father, you're gonna find a man just like your father. And if you have a great relationship with your mother, you're gonna find somebody who has a great relationship with you just like your mother. Like, an instance, let's say a man, his whole life, his mama cleaned up after him. He's gonna look for a bitch that cleans up after him. A bitch that makes him stand on anything, he's gonna be like, nah, this bitch wants too much. This bitch stuck up. This bitch. And it's like, bro, no. Like, it's not that. You need to grow up. Your mom was only doing this because she did it for so long and she never said anything. A grown woman is not gonna put up with that. You looking for somebody to clean up after you. You're looking for another mother. So that's what I'm saying. In an instance, like, you're going to look for somebody who favors in your parents.
Yeah. But I mean, to an extent, you know, you kind of like brushed on like what I was saying, but you kind of like, you know, went like way more into detail with it. So, you know, I do you know, understand and, you know, take in what you were saying for real, because, you know, that is really true. Because especially like, you know, but I still feel like though, even if you like don't end up liking them, you still kind of like end up running into them, and then like and then at that point, it's either you understand where, you know, your parents was coming from, or you just hate them even more, and you try your hardest to stay away from even people that even resemble them. Right. You know. Right.
It's all on the sense of if you want to change or not.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to chime in on what you said earlier about how you basically like you go looking for what you're used to seeing or what you may have seen, like the people around you choose or whatever. Like, that's true. Because I grew up. My mom. I watched her kick a certain type of dude all the time. So I grew up thinking, like, maybe that's the type of dude I'm supposed to be with. But it took me to learn and kind of have my own experiences to know, like, that's not really what I want. And, like, basically just to make my own decision as my own person as to, like, the type of person that I want and what fits my lifestyle and my personality.
Yeah.
Yo. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel what you're talking about. This Hennessy in my throat. Like, god damn. I'm like, every 5 minutes.
If you want, I was gonna kind of like piggyback, kind of how she was talking about like her experiences. But if you got something to say, you can.
Oh no, those weren't my experiences. Not at all. No.
I was
just seeing insights.
No,
God.
No, not you. I'm talking about Tay, not you. But yeah, pretty much. like with me at least, I never really like resented nor like really like loved like my mom in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna find somebody like exactly like her in the sense. I always kind of figured I was gonna find this person regardless. So I just went around and pretty much tried to dabble in like almost every single archetype in a woman, because definitely know the like decks and stuff like that. But no, just to see like out of which one of these
like.
fit me better, and vice versa. Because like I can think they fit me, but then if I don't fit them, then it's like that's always gonna be a little disconnect right there. So it was just really like to that point, like just trying to figure out yourself in life instead of trying to like go after what you see. Because my dad was just out and about. He was in and out of jail and stuff like that. He was like doing all types of stuff. He got kids out the wazoo, like no, just recently, bro, like 2-3 years ago, I found out like that I had like a little brother. I swear to you, I got like 12, I got like 11, maybe 12, like what you call it? Yeah, siblings, yeah.
Half siblings.
Yeah, half.
Because they're not like full blown mother and father.
Pretty much on his side, I pretty much got like 8 over there. Yeah.
I got 5 total. Shit.
You gotta pay for me regardless of it. It's like we got how many like, and I'm the oldest of everybody, so it's just like it's tricky.
Yeah, from the outside.
Yeah, like it just gets tricky, like but what was I gonna say? You said something, and I was gonna piggyback off that. See what you said.
Basically, what from what I remember, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
She was saying like she's seen like how her mom kind of like picked, and then she was kind of thinking like, okay, maybe I should go after that archetype, and then she started figuring out like that just ain't for me type deal.
Yeah, just more like but see, that's what I was gonna say. That's okay. So look, listen, right. So you said you seen that archetype, but I mean, niggas, y'all know what I'm talking about. When y'all females, y'all too. Like y'all be like, I want a gangster hood church nigga that'll kill a nigga but go to certain church on a Tuesday. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm like, what? How you want a nigga that's like, what is he talking? Like, what?
I really feel like go ahead.
I feel like that's the equivalent when you guys say like you guys want a woman that's just gonna like sit down, shut the fuck up, comply, like speak when spoken to, like it's the same thing, or cook when I tell her to cook on demand, or fuck me on demand, or like, you know what I mean? But it's like, of course, like that's kind of, for the most part, unrealistic. It's going to be hard to kind of find that kind of woman. So I mean,
like you want me to clean the house and give you head at the same time?
That would be nice,
what?
But,
like I'm gonna do that.
Like it would be nice, but it's like it like it's not real life.
I gotta ask. So wait, who be saying that?
Hey man, I be seeing these alpha male podcasts and stuff. I see how they talk about women.
Listen.
No, honestly, like they really do talk. They go in on women, and then they sit there and they pick these certain women that they know are not following the what they call a real woman, a good woman. They pick girls in there, and they're gonna have these wild ass opinions about shit. And it's like, y'all sit here and degrade women for what?
Because you guys wait till women like Sexy Red or Sukiana pop out, and then you guys try to make that the representation of women, but
then y'all approach with somebody who performs half-ass naked just like them. Like, bruh, come on. You can't say one is a wholesome woman, the other one's not. Like, bruh, they both be doing the same shit. It's just to a certain extent. But it's also like their persona. Their persona is not them on an everyday basis. I'm not saying Sexy Red. That bitch is a whole nother bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their persona. That's my Halloween costume. What you mean? No, but for real, like certain women, okay. Certain women, like, you can't be like, oh, that's them every day. You don't know their everyday. You only know their persona, what they're putting out as the artist. You don't know them personally. You don't know what they're doing. And all the stories that be coming out later, you do not know what these people be doing. So, like, you cannot judge them off of what you see. Do you know them? No.
Because the girl could dress half naked the whole time. She probably got 2 bodies.
Be at home every day. Be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just posts pictures because that's what she like to do.
Right.
But niggas say, oh, that's a hoe. That's a hoe. That's a hoe. She just don't want to go outside. Y'all don't know her life. You know what I'm saying?
So now listen, right? Look that way, that don't mean she's that way, right? Or she might act like this type of female on TV or whatever, but that possibly cannot be her. But it's like, you're putting out that energy. You be putting out that energy like you're a hoe. Just like, okay, listen, let me say it like this, right? So imagine if a nigga, right, posting ugly ass pictures every day on Facebook or whatever, whatever, right?
That really happens.
Now this nigga band-aided up. He got hella money, you feel what I'm saying? But he ain't showing it online, but he got bad haircuts and this and that, and you feel what I'm saying? Then he get in your inbox, you leave the nigga on open or red or whatever, because you like, damn, this nigga a bum. Really, he got bands at the house though, like, you just not.
But if we see him outside, it's a whole other story. Just like niggas will see us outside and say one thing, but be in the inbox saying another thing. Like, boy, you was not saying this earlier. Cut it out. Do not act one way and then.
I'm just saying, because you saying how people put their persona out there. Like, I definitely feel like, honestly, if you put that type of energy out there, I feel like you deserve whatever comes with that. I ain't gonna lie. But it's just like, why? It's like.
I mean, not really, honestly, because you feel me.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like. First of all, like, I just gotta say, like, I feel like you are who you hang around, right?
Nah, I wouldn't say that at all. I wouldn't say that at all.
Hold on, look, if I'm around a bunch of niggas that get money, there's no reason why I'm not motivated to get some money my goddamn self, right? If I'm around a bunch of niggas with money and I'm the broke nigga, like, I must feel bad. I'm be like, damn, these niggas put in on bottles.
But are they teaching you?
Well, I mean,
Are they teaching you to get money?
But I have a friend that's going around and just get kind of giving her box up to everybody everywhere.
And that's my whole thing. If she's teaching you how to do it, that's a different thing. If he's teaching you how to get the money, that's a good ass friend. If she teaching you how to be a hoe, that's not a good ass friend. But if she honing on her side, she like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You about your job, get your job, do you, bitch? You already know, like, I'm here A1 day one for you. Just because I live my life does not mean you have to live the same life as I do. If I accept you as my friend, I accept you as my friend. No matter what you do, I'm going to hold you down.
But listen, there's no way possible why you have, it's you, right? There's no reason why, okay, it's you. Why do you have 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking homegirls and they're all hoes, but you're not?
What?
I know people who sit here and do, you know what I'm saying, powder. They go to parties and do powder. You know what I'm saying? Them, you know what I'm saying? They be doing some other things. I go out with them. I do not do that. I will smoke me a joint and have me a good ass night. Have me a drink and sit in my corner and party by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily want to hear who you hang out with is who you are, because that's not true. I know a bunch of niggas who be around niggas with money and be broke. Be broke.
I got both friends and family that then dibbled and dabbled and then sold a little, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't never crossed my mind to go do that.
That's what he probably seen it. He was like, okay, I don't want to be a part of it. I want to do something different.
But I mean, with your same logic, like, don't you think I would want to go do it because I see my friend doing it, right?
I mean,
you said if you see all your friends getting money, then you would want to get money.
No. I said you are what you hang around. So I mean, I'm saying like you're.
A good friend gonna motivate you to be better, not keep you at the same place. So if I'm hanging around somebody who's going, whether regardless if they're a hoe or not, if they gonna keep me in the same place, that's not my homie. That's not my friend. That's an associate. That's somebody who I say hi and bye to. My real friend is gonna elevate me, motivate me, and put me on a pedestal and be like, look, bitch, get your shit together. We need to do this. Do. That's what a real friend gonna be. Regardless of who she is, that's what a real friend gonna be. It's not necessarily meaning of just because you a hoe or just because you sell some ass or just because you do this and do that. That don't have to mean that I do it. We have similarities. Okay, we go to the club, we shake our ass, boom. Niggas think shaking ass is the worst thing in the world, but y'all niggas go to the club to watch bitches shake ass.
Right.
So who is the real criminal?
I mean,
like, we're going to enjoy ourselves. Y'all niggas lurking. Not saying all niggas lurking. I'm just saying y'all niggas lurking in the corner plotting. And we just having fun.
Would y'all be shaking your ass if there was no niggas there?
Yes, because the music is good. I shake ass at home. Like, what do you mean?
That's the thing. I feel like men believe we go to the club
to get attention.
To go get attention and go fuck with random men, but that's not the case. That's a guilty conscience because that's what y'all go do, but we don't.
Facts.
When we go to the club with our homegirls, we all want to look good. We all want to drink, dance, whatever the fuck.
Like, we're not worried about outside world. We worried about who we came with and to have a good time. Like,
Yeah.
it really be like niggas mentality for real. And it's like, y'all gotta, if I'm telling you one thing and I've never lied to you, there's no reason in your doubt, like in your mind, you should doubt me. Right. I'm telling you the truth. I'm being honest with you. If I tell you I'm going to the club to be with my friends, shake ass, believe that. I'm not going home with no nigga.
Women will even finesse a drink out of a dude. And then someone go right back dancing with her friends. Like,
oh God,
you know,
niggas will be like, let me buy you a drink. What? Who am I to deny a free drink? That's like y'all niggas denying a free meal. If a bitch is asking you, if a bitch in your DMs right now, Taylor, let's say you right, I'm saying y'all not together. Let's say a bitch hit your DM and be like, I really want to take you out to a nice dinner, pay for everything, just show you, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm really trying to fuck with you. Is you really gonna deny that free dinner?
It never happens. I ain't gonna lie. I done been offered the world. That ain't never happened. Like, I don't, like, cause females y'all gotta understand why it's different from niggas going to the club than it is female. Listen, when niggas go to the club, we have to approach the female every single time. There's some females that come up to a nigga on some bullshit, yeah, but let's talk about generalities, right? Cause thinking outside when you think about shit like that, you gotta think outside your own personal bubble, right? Cause you only know so much. You gotta go off what most females are. Most females, they're not going up to no nigga in the club. They want to get talked to. So if a nigga goes to the club and somehow he end up with a bitch, he went up to her 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, fellas, y'all gonna hate me for that because I'm killing game, but I fuck y'all. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even lie because you feel what I'm saying? Niggas be acting like, bro, we just so perfect and this is that. No, and they're like, no, it's not any of that. I'm getting up. I didn't game my girl up. She know, nigga, every move, all the shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The shit is crazy, but. Yeah, like I'm just not. I'm disclosing all secrets. I ain't gonna do that. So if a nigga's at the club, you feel what I'm saying, and whatever with a bitch, 9 times out of 10 he went up to the bitch. The bitches don't come up to niggas. I done had it happen to me a couple times, but that's a rare occasion. Maybe bitches was drunk and bowl, whatever. Whatever. That doesn't happen though. So it's like 9 times out of 10 when you at the club, like the niggas are not really even on that. Like niggas is chilling. Like you know what I'm saying? It's when y'all go to the club,
that's cap. That's cap. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's cap. That's cap. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's cap. I hang out with niggas. Like, I hang out with niggas. Mm-hmm. My whole friend group is niggas. There's 2 females for real. Mm-hmm. It's niggas and females. Right. Them niggas will plot me like, we going to this club to go look at some bitches. Mm-hmm. That be your whole thing, to go drink and look at bitches. Like, y'all not going to the club to just go chill. Niggas do not like going outside because niggas do not like getting into issues with other niggas because a look and the nigga be like, I'm not saying bitches don't do that either. Like, bitches go out and be like, oh, that bitch looking at me. That's a whole nother thing. But that's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother thing. But niggas will literally be, no, that's not just here. That's everywhere. Like, niggas will look and be like, why that nigga staring at me? Like, what's going on? Like, niggas do not go outside. If niggas know bitches are gonna pull up, niggas are gonna pull up to look at bitches and to holler at bitches. Niggas go outside to look at bitches.
That is facts. Y'all go outside to get
So I don't want to hear niggas do not go to the club to mac on bitches. They go to chill. That's what bitches really go to do. Yeah, we go turn up, shake some ass because we tired of sitting at home. We tired of, you feel me, being at fucking work stressed out. We tired of our nigga in our ear. We just want to go out, shake some ass, relieve ourselves, and come back home and deal with the bullshit. Who says we be shaking shaking ass on niggas? We be shaking ass on females. Females are numerous for shaking ass, turning around and looking to who's behind them. We quick to move, but you know what I'm saying? We quick to move. So, oh God, like, nah.
I don't like, if you on some single shit, alright, that's good. You got the club, turn up, bitch. You got a nigga, why are you, like, come on now, blood. Like,
what?
But that's because women don't go to the club to go look for a man.
I was making a point. Okay. It don't matter what you go to the club for. It's because attention, that shit doesn't matter, right? I can go to the store and be like, oh, I'm about to go to the store and I'm about to buy a pillow or something. Niggas come back with a TV, a pillow, a fucking goddamn couch, an entertainment center, all type of shit. Intentions, that shit don't matter. Because when some liquor isn't, I'm always gonna trust a female to be a female. I'm always gonna trust a nigga to be a nigga. You got to.
So I have a question.
Hold on. I got y'all. I'm gonna let y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, yeah, like I just said, I'm always gonna trust a female to be a female, and a nigga to be a nigga. So it's just like it's intentions doesn't matter, bro. Because it's like you can go to the club intentions of okay, I'm just gonna drink with the homegirls. We're just gonna have a good ass night. I'm gonna shake my ass on my homegirls and this and that. You got
I'm finna
like
touch two
150
subjects.
horny niggas. That's you feel what I'm saying. That's
There's
like
horny
I
niggas
give you the
everywhere.
world. I give you the world. I'll marry your ass tonight. I give you a house. Like what you want? I'll make this happen for you. This is it. How many shots you want? Oh, I'll pay for you and your homegirls. Oh, give my nut like this, all that type of shit. Like no, like bro, if you have a nigga, you shouldn't be at the club. That's a single people placing. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily think so.
That's a single person activity.
You said intentions don't matter, but with that same logic, then it shouldn't matter if your girl go to the club or not, because a girl can cheat at Walmart if she see a dude that's trying to holler at her that she thinks is fine.
Target.
It don't matter. It depends
Bro,
on the
what do you want
person.
at Walmart compared to the club?
What?
What do you want
It
at
doesn't
Walmart?
matter.
It doesn't matter.
What you mean?
Girls.
Do you see what girls go outside in?
Correct. But if
Look
you're-
at a mess.
Are you gonna wear the same clothes, the club clothes that you're gonna wear to a goddamn gas station?
No, you're not. But I mean, I'm just saying though. But
So
you get the same results whether you're dressed down at the gas station or you
I have a
dressed up at the
question.
club.
I have two questions actually. My first question is going to reflect on the club. My second question is going to reflect on something else. So my first question is, let's say Taylor and her friends go out to the club. You're not going to allow her to go out to the club just to drink with her friends?
No.
Why? She's going to go somewhere with her homegirls. Let's say her homegirl just graduated and got her master's. She's not going to go out and enjoy her friends, like turn up.
I'm going or she can't.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You can go. But are you? So I'm not saying like you feel me. Y'all not gonna be partying or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's say you sit in the corner like you feel me like, a nigga come up to her and you see her be like not giving him any energy. Like you still gonna feel some type of way of my girl still a female still gonna be a female. You see your girl being loyal whether you're there or not. And if you trust her, what is the issue with her going out? Like I just don't understand.
It's not about trust. It's about respect.
I feel like it is about trust.
It's not about trust.
It is though, because if you trust me, what is the issue?
Exactly.
Trust is
It's
not
like me
matter.
going to the gym, and this is exactly the second thing I was going to touch on. Females will go to the gym and niggas will stare. I've had it myself. Go to GB3 and niggas will stare and just be like.
Right, looking at the ass.
So it's like it's not. No matter where I go, like niggas are gonna look at a female. If he bad to her, he's going to look regardless. It doesn't matter. Like.
Well, listen. Why put yourself in any compromising situation? Why put yourself in a compromising situation?
I can't go to the gym in leggings, and niggas gonna stare at me regardless.
I'm just
You
referring.
go to the gym in a turtleneck?
Like I go to the gym in a turtleneck, they're still gonna look at me. They could be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch now?" Like,
I'm just referring to goddamn clubs and girls trips and all that other weird, like, bro. And that has nothing to do with insecurity. I'm secure with myself. Like, honestly, that's what you
so
do.
if a man go to a trip,
Hold on. I'm gonna let you. Hold on. Look. Hold on. I'm gonna let you. Hold on. If
Not on my watch.
hold on. Listen.
Bachelor party?
Listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Birthday party?
Yeah, all that crazy shit. Damn. I'm just saying, if you fucking with a nigga that, alright, so listen, if you're fucking with a nigga with standards, and he is actually him, and he on the shit, and he like, that's a bad word, but he can replace your ass like that, you gonna do, and if you actually love the nigga too, it ain't just like, oh, I just met this nigga and you actually love the nigga, you respect the nigga, you admire him, you in love with him, you feel what I'm saying? All the shit. You gonna do what that nigga say, because you know it's for the benefit of both of y'all. So if he tell your ass, hey, I don't want you at the club, you gonna respect his word.
It depends on where we meet at, because if we met at the
I
club.
said if you respect him and you love him.
No, I'm saying, but it depends on where we met at. Because if we met at the club, you can't get mad at me if we go to the club. Like, what are you talking about? Like, nigga, you met me in the club.
That's even more of a red flag, because not only did he meet you at the club, and then y'all together, why wouldn't he think... You feel what I'm saying?
But I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's on some whole shit. I'm just saying, like, if you met me at the club, like, you feel me, like, you met me at the club, start talking whatever, like, you can't get mad I go out to the club with my friends, because that's where you met me at.
Right. But
like,
don't you think other niggas are trying to meet you at the club too?
But if I trust him, if I love him, and if I go, you feel me, like you said, will it do anything he said, he let me go to the club, let me go to the club with my friends? Why the fuck would I think about talking to somebody else if I trust and love my man? If everything is good at home and nothing is going wrong, why do I even need to think about losing my man's trust and losing my man in general?
Because
If it's good at home, why am I risking that for something for this is gonna last 15 minutes?
It doesn't matter because y'all get.
It doesn't matter.
When y'all get.
I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna hold that.
I'm
gonna hold that.
When y'all get right, alcohol make everybody different. You feel what I'm saying? That intensifies what the hell you already feeling something. The right nigga get in your face and you drunk. Why wouldn't you be like, oh, okay, you know what? Hold on, don't let it be no weirdo nigga. Let it actually be an attractive nigga that's really like, okay, I got money, all the shit.
Only nigga that could literally do that, I'm telling you right now, is Jason Tatum. That man walk in front of me, I'm folding.
You feel what I'm
folding.
Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying? You in business. Like, what a nigga, like, I don't know, like, it's different for a nigga though. Like, a female can't just walk up to a nigga. I mean, actually, niggas are desperate. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be desperate. I was about to say, niggas, like, a female can't just walk up to a nigga and just open her legs and then a nigga, but niggas gonna do that. Niggas are desperate. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Niggas are niggas.
Now, but if you're fucking with a nigga that's been since young, you gotta be like, okay, but you got coochie, but every bitch has that. So what's different about, like, what's really different about you? Like, what else? Niggas been told they handsome all their life. What else can you tell me?
I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, most women want one man.
So sure, I agree with that.
Why? Like, I don't know. I mean, if she really love and respect him, and if you really making her feel like she's the only girl in the world, or like you really love her, or if she really love and respect you, and you make her feel that, then she won't feel the need to go look at another man.
She wouldn't want to go to the club either.
That's also true. I feel like that's true. I mean,
niggas have standards. This is y'all have y'all standards, right?
However, we do have friends though. Like, I mean, if my friend is having a celebration and it just so happens to be at the club, I feel like I shouldn't be excluded from that just because of your insecurities.
I do feel like that's an insecurity that you have, that somebody could take your bitch. If you feel like somebody could take your bitch, you're not secure with yourself.
It's not even about that. It's more of like,
it is though, because it is though. Because if you think a nigga has more game than you to pick up your female, there's something wrong with you.
No, you gotta be honest with yourself. Y'all cannot sit there and tell me at the table y'all are the baddest females in Fresno. You got the most money in Fresno. All this and this. You're just untouchable. All this other shit. Like, you gotta be honest with yourself. Niggas are more honest with themselves than I feel like females. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all be on some delusional shit a little bit. Niggas, we're more like, we're honest with you. We're honest with ourselves. If you're a fat nigga that's your mom else in the basement or something, you gonna be like, damn, I'm not getting no females. Like, who the hell gonna want me?
But that's insecurity. A female who be like, okay, so if this big girl, she's be like, I'm bad. Y'all niggas gonna be like, you're ugly. No, you're just not her type. Like, y'all are just not her. Y'all, I mean, she's not your type. If she's secure with herself and she love her body, she gonna be comfortable in whatever she wear. It be niggas and insecure ass bitches be like, oh, why the fuck is she wearing that? I'm like, girl, you wearing the fuck out that outfit, bitch. Shit. Because, bitch, you're more secure than I ever been, bitch. I pick up 10 pounds and be like, I'm fat, I can't come outside. Like, so it's like, if she's secure in her body, there's nothing that you can tell her that she's not a bad bitch. Like, it's just not your preference. Like, you can't tell somebody that they're ugly. Okay, that's just how you feel. Like,
it's never about preferences.
Huh?
Because listen, I'm just gonna say it like this, right? So, or you don't want to chime in at all, or you just kind of listen a little bit.
No, I mean y'all was just going like why I try to cut that off?
I'm hearing, I'm listening to y'all, right? I'm hearing y'all have valid points for certain shit, but it's just like, bro, like I don't know, like niggas are not. We don't got an ugly homie and be like, nigga, you handsome as fuck. Like you can get any bitch you want. We'd be like, okay, nigga, you gonna have to make up for it somewhere else. I ain't gonna lie.
But when y'all run a 2-man, do y'all not pick y'all homie that's gonna be like, oh yeah, he back the most bitches?
Right.
Y'all are gonna pick that homie.
The reason why though, it ain't just. On top of that,
it's because y'all know bitches like him and he's attractive and he dressed nice. Y'all be like, okay, you got that shit on today, my nigga. Like, that's complimented. There's nothing wrong with complimenting another man. Like, why does men think that's so wrong? Like, you feel me? I'm not saying you gotta tell that nigga, oh, he's sexy. Like, bruh, bitches gonna take your clothes off. You ain't gotta say all that. That's, you feel me? That's shit girls do. Like, bitch, I eat your coochie, you look so good. That shit girls do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we take it to the 10. Y'all niggas be like, my nigga, like, you saw, you got that shit on it. You feel me? Like, it's good. Like, it's nothing wrong with that.
I never said downplay. I never said downplay any. I'm just saying, like, if you got an ugly homie, say he bummy too. Niggas got bummy homies everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And he ugly. But that nigga know how to talk though. You know, he'll talk a bit right out of drawers though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas will tell each other, okay, bro, you ugly as hell, but okay, you got a mouthpiece. You can talk, you can nigga a bitch right out of the draw. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So it's just like we're honest with each other. No way in hell, unless maybe you got flat fly niggas. You got a couple of those. You feel what I'm saying? But no way in hell is a nigga that's a loser nigga. You're not telling him nigga you deserve a badass. Like you know what I'm saying? You gonna get a badass bitch one day. You gonna do all this. You're not telling him that because he ain't on shit. He really honestly he realistic with himself. He ain't even thinking that shit himself. He like damn okay. I am just on the game every goddamn day and a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, eating pizza every day and not doing shit with myself. Like, you don't think that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just being realistic. It can be a bitch that looks like a 1 or a 2 from everybody. And y'all literally tell her she's a 10.
I'm gonna personally not put my input.
Never been the type.
I'm gonna personally not put my input. I had an experience last night where this girl, she looked like an ant from DreamWorks movie Ants, like face wide, ugly eye parts. She was like, "You a baddie," and I was like, "Thank you, girl."
Right.
I'm not gonna compliment you because I have nothing nice to say. I'm just gonna keep it a thank you, girl, and keep it pushing. Like we really like we won't tell a bitch she ugly because we're like honest women are not gonna hunt out to hurt other bitches' feelings. Like we gonna uplift women. So we gonna compliment her on something else that's nice. Like, oh, your purse cute, bitch. See, your shoes cute.
Notice how you just said that though. You said we. Like, y'all gotta understand, I'm speaking from majority all the time, right? Like, how y'all say y'all okay with a nigga crying or whatever, like not every damn day, but you feel what I'm saying? Here and there when he really breaking down shit. I'm speaking on the general. Like, in general, most females are not gonna tell their own girl the truth. I mean, if that was the case, you wouldn't see fat bitches and fat models and all that other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's fat models and shit.
But again, that's security.
And back to what she said, like, there's already so much pressure on women, especially when it comes to attractiveness and beauty standards. Like, so
y'all, no.
Well, who am I to sit there and tear down the next woman knowing she may struggle from insecurities already? Like, that's.
But y'all make fun of niggas all day. Y'all make fun of niggas all day long.
That's because y'all open your mouth. And dead ass, men cannot handle rejection because as soon as a nigga will say, as soon as a bitch will say, be like, nah, I'm cool, y'all instantly, well, that's why you ugly bitch. That's why you fat bitch. That's why this is big bitch. Like, and so we go in too. So we just go to the 10. We take it to the max.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You niggas gotta stop doing that, bro.
Like,
a female will tell you, bro, like, she ain't feeling you or she keep leaving you all open and this and that. Leave her alone and go to the next. Like, bro, like, why are you in this girl inbox if she ain't messaged you shit since 2018 and it's 2023 now? Stop, like, bro, don't do that. You making yourself look bad. It's too many females out there. You know what I'm saying? For you to be stuck on one that's not giving your ass no type of attention. Like, take your ass somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I do be saying that niggas be getting put on blast. That's a nigga that got put on blast that the same name as me. I'm like, wait a minute.
that shit was funny.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm talking about? I have my girl with her damn ass in her stomach and shit. I'm like, hold on, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
No, but I also feel like though, like it's not only that though, because it's like it's one thing for it to just be that, like they say no, you ain't gotta go and try to like down talk or like like go down another tier. You really look stupid in the sense of you went in there, you really shot the shot, but then again you shot the shot, airballed it, looked up to the sky. It was basically trying to talk to God, talking about now why the heck you put the ball in my hands at that point? Right. Like, you stupid for even doing that. Like you sit there and you was believing in the shot. You talking about give me the ball. I got game right here. Right. Pass it to me with 2 seconds left on the clock. You shoot, and I'm talking about airball it. You airball it so bad you hit somebody in the first row. Wow. Like that type of airball. Like, you should have never even took the shot. But you mad at the teammate and everybody else, the coach. But you took the shot. Mm-hmm. You got to sit there and be like, you know what? I got to do something different. For sure. So that doesn't happen again. Right. And that's where, when you talk about stuff like that, and even I personally think it's just all around stupid. Like, you make a complete donkey of yourself.
You look like a goofy.
Yeah, you look like a complete idiot. Cause like, why?
And just to back off what you're saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like, we can get to a point in this podcast where it's like, cause I like, we live in Cali. I get it. The dating scene is all fucked up. Like, it's just creepy because you got LA, you got.
It's not fucked up just here. It's fucked up in general because of.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just focused on Cali because you know I'm in Cali, but it's fucked up everywhere, really. But it's just like
Holly weird.
for sure. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
It's like I just want to get niggas on the same page because I just want to try to get because I don't know, females they be like, oh, y'all don't know how we think, but it's like we have to know how y'all think to get y'all in the first place. Yeah, we don't know what y'all be secretly thinking in your damn deepest darkest secrets and shit. That's we have to move a certain way to get y'all ass in the first place.
I just want to
Females, y'all
piggyback
can
what you
stand
said
there,
a while ago.
Y'all can stand there and have your legs open and a line of niggas will line up. Literally.
I just want to piggyback on what you said a while ago.
I was taking that to, I'm just saying all that to say this. I hope we can get somewhere in the podcast where we can help y'all, help niggas get their game right, help females actually understand niggas, because I told you I'm covering every goddamn secret. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not, it's y'all like, I gotta do this though. Like, fellas, I have to, because it's just like, it's all manipulation at the end of the day. Females manipulate us to get whatever the fuck they want to get out of us. Niggas manipulate females to get whatever the fuck we want out of them. So it's just like, it's a game at the end of the day. I want females to understand, if your nigga's leading you in this type of way, there's no future with that nigga, honestly. Like, get rid, like, it's just, look at the flag, like, red flags, and dismiss that nigga before you even get the heartbreak in the first place, before you even fall for a nigga. Niggas, it is more of, why you done took this girl on like 3 dates, and you ain't got no coochie or nothing yet? Why you done spend like 2 bands on this girl, just giving, like, taking her out to eat with some food, and you ain't even got no type of kiss or nothing, like, you're a trick. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was just about to say. You got bitches who are just as desperate.
For sure.
I'm gonna hit this nigga up to get this because I need this.
Right.
She know he's going to do it because necessarily she know coochie is easy. Her coochie is easy. Niggas are gonna be like, hey, she don't let me fuck, I'ma fuck. Yeah. Niggas are easy as fuck. Like, bitches hold the power. The coochie is the power. So if it's just like saying like, let's say you've been trying to get at this bitch for like fucking 5 years, right? Let's say you're trying to get forever. She finally let you hit. Is it even worth it? No, but niggas gonna take it because it's coochie. Like, you didn't want it. Now you gonna take it because she just like, okay, you can have it. It's coochie. Like,
I understand. Go ahead.
At that point, though, you know, if you really moving correctly, by the time those 5 years come up, if you ain't already got you somebody else that you really can, I mean, not even just like just get some from, or just like in general, you got somebody else that you in with, because I ain't gonna lie, talking about stuff like that, man, oh man, ex calling, I hate it. Every single year, once a year, she always want to say something, and every single time I'm like, no, go, leave, can you hear me? Leave! Like, but listen. I say all that to say though, you only get that way if you're moving correctly. Right. If you're not moving correctly, she slide back and she throw the legs open and be like, but you gotta pay for this though. Or she try to get some sort of like, you know, like some sort of monetary gain out of you in order for that, which normally it ends up like that way, because you're not just gonna out of nowhere just be like, you know what, come here. Like, there's always gotta be something beforehand.
This dick ain't free. Okay, coochie not free neither. Like, do you think just because I hold the power is free?
That's because of where we live at. We got a lot of fake. Like, I got a couple homies, I ain't gonna lie, they do that shit. Y'all know who y'all is. Yeah. I'm not gonna say no names, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't do that. But yeah, I got a couple homies that actually own that. A lot of you niggas, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop it, because that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Your boyfriend hitman, and it's just not. That's out. But just to go off what you were saying, like, yeah, it's like, this is why I hate kind of. You gotta realize, right? Mm-hmm. We have to think outside of ourselves. Like, there's not a lot of niggas that's really getting played like that out here. That's the niggas that's not getting played. They're in there. You guys inboxes. If y'all look through your phones right now, you gonna see a mountain of niggas in there, right? Y'all not getting on no play. Y'all think it's just y'all that's not getting on no play, or y'all think it's like 50 other females the same shit? You feel what I'm saying?
I'm sure it is.
So it's just like.
Damn, I want to touch another subject that just hit right there. I just want to touch another subject.
That's why they doing that though, because they're not getting no play. So it's like, for the niggas that are getting played, now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, if you that nigga, and you take care of your responsibilities, and you handle what you need to handle, I'm talking about kids, girl, whatever fuck else, if you feel like you need to go fuck off, because your girl can't satisfy you, by all means, do what you gotta do.
What's going on, y'all? Editor Rue in the building. TLDR, this part, Rico was saying if you're able to take care of everything, and including her, of course, in that sense, you should be able to step outside of the relationship like once or twice a year, something like that. But if it comes to be like too much, then you might as well just be single. Of course, the girls disagreed with that statement, and I personally feel like if you need to that bad, tell her about it ahead of time, or just be single. Even though I didn't say anything while we were discussing it at the moment, I just wanted to basically come on here and tell y'all, like, due to audio issues, I kind of got to fill in for this part. And then also another thing, I don't know, it's like you got to try to take like everybody's like feelings and thought processes all together, like all at once. So you're not really like leaving somebody out or anything of that matter, because the embarrassment part of it, because you're thinking everything was going on perfectly fine, and then boom, this or that happens, and now it just comes out. Like, basically the only way, in my opinion, that something like that would be able to work as if it was like an NDA agreement being signed, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of those happening as well once you get to a certain status and stuff like that, where the woman at that point is just like, don't embarrass me. That's basically like a whole different but kind of similar situation, but not too many people can really be in that position, as I feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Back to the part of the video where the audio is more clearer.
Time it won't even be that a bitch is easier. It's more peaceful. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No. A man is gonna go to back to a woman who puts up with his bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be 100. I ain't tolerate a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tolerate a lot of shit.
Right.
And that's why he was like, you know what? Nah. Every time I would try to be like, look, nigga, you need to step up and be a man right here. Like, it's time for you to be a man. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to my baby mom. Okay, you go do that. Right. Have fun with that. We see how that ended up. Because you came right back here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I could say I was dumb enough to be like, oh, well, maybe he changed this time. Maybe he'll change this time. Maybe he'll change this time. So that's dumb on me, but that's that love shit that I have for him, that, like, you know what? As a woman, I'm going to try and help you. I'm going to try and help you in every way that I can because I love you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you doing that for me, but you still treating me like shit? You're not doing that for me. You're not emotionally supporting me. You're not mentally supporting me. You're not doing none of that.
Okay, so I'm a nigga. I can tell you exactly what the fuck he was doing. All right, so say back to me what he was doing. I can tell you. I don't know if you gonna watch the shit, bro. Like,
he's
like
not.
That. Oh, okay. Well,
he's not.
It. I got watch. Okay. So what'd you say? You said he did what?
Bro, I had a whole kid. You feel me? First time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all was together beforehand.
Okay, beforehand.
Okay, so he had
baby
a baby
was conceived while, you know what I'm saying, we was together.
Okay, boom, okay.
Second child was conceived while we was together.
Okay.
That was like that.
Okay, so see? Damn, that's tricky.
We was together, I'm saying, like, we was together for 5 years. The nigga was carrying, you know what I'm saying, where he at right now, between 5 years, like. So when he was dealing with me, he was here.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When he was dealing with her, he was there.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying, he would flip-flop. Like, I'm going to deal with this bitch, I'm going to talk to you before I come back. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it would flip-flop.
Okay. Wait,
when he was
same baby mama or different ones?
The second time, it was a different bitch.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing that you could, like, bruh.
Okay. Damn.
Right.
All right. I'm trying to think. Damn. Cause I know, y'all niggas, y'all know how we are. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, like, damn, okay, all right, maybe he liked fucking with you because he was like, okay, she on her shit, boom, or not even so much that she on her shit, but he's like, okay, I like the way she like this with me, type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas gonna keep coming back to where they're comfortable at. But you'll probably be like, okay, nigga, this shit is cool, but nigga, I need you to do better. You feel what I'm saying?
At the time, it was like when we first met, we were young.
Right.
We were together for 5 years. We're both 28 now. Nigga, the same shit that I was tolerating at 23, I'm not tolerating at 28. We have to grow. So if you're not willing to be a man, my nigga, why are you here?
What's a man, though?
Why are you here?
What's a man to you, though?
A man is gonna provide for me. A man is gonna protect me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying like necessarily like pay for everything. I'm saying providing like if we do the 50-50, then we're doing the 50-50 completely. Like you were saying, we split up housework. We do everything 50-50. If you're paying for bills, then I'm doing the housework.
You got a partner.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like my dad was a provider. My dad, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom and my dad, like they were married for 30 plus years, together for 40 something. So it was like I seen what a man should be. I seen what a man should do. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't want no man that's out here like talking one way and contradicting himself.
Yeah. Wait. So you said provide, protect.
Provide, protect.
That's it.
Provide and protect.
So why you leave him for cheating then? Oh, because he wasn't doing that? Oh, okay.
Okay.
My nigga, like, okay, do I really need to ask for loyalty? Like, for real, like, come on.
No, loyalty is not, I mean.
But that's expected of a woman, though, off the rip.
You should be loyal enough to me not to talk to any nigga.
No.
How many videos on the internet do you see niggas practicing like, hey, imagine a nigga come up to you. Like, come on.
My whole problem with this whole cheating, my whole problem with the cheating dynamic is because I know men don't necessarily have to love another woman to cheat on you. It doesn't have to be any emotions tied to it. I know that, but at the end of the day, for me, it's like if you know that's what it takes to hurt your woman in a certain way or whatever the fuck else, or like why would you even want to hurt her like that? Why do you want to sit here and put her through that or those emotions of like insecurity or even like am I not good enough? Or was there something that I wasn't doing?
I just told you niggas don't need a reason.
Because women internalize that though.
Y'all know y'all cheat with emotion. Y'all know niggas cheat for nothing.
But like I just said though, but yeah, it's nothing to you. But if you know it means everything to your woman, then why wouldn't you refrain from that? Like.
So basically, fuck the niggas' feelings and just worry about yours.
What do you mean?
That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do when y'all go cheat though. Y'all do not think about our feelings.
Right. Like
y'all do not think about us.
If you're in a committed relationship, fuck your feelings about going to go fuck somebody else. If you want to go fuck other people, then go be by yourself.
There's no reason that you should be with somebody and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go fuck somebody else just because my dick is hard. Go fuck your bitch.
Talking about fuck my feelings.
Go fuck your bitch. Then y'all be mad at a female and be like, hey, like, you don't need money yet. And then the bitch be like, I'm just trying to be honest with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it be like that. But there do be bitches. 90% of bitches nowadays where it be like, I ain't gonna say shit. You're just as dirty as that nigga.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if women for real, like, we dead ass need to start for real sticking up for one another and stop getting mad at us and start getting mad at y'all nigga because we're not loyal to you, but we're loyal enough to tell you out of nowhere just as respect to be like, hey, your nigga's in my DMs. Your nigga did this. Your nigga did that. I didn't know that you had a nigga or I didn't know this was your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. But it was like, at the same time, it's like, bro, like, how are you getting mad at me that your nigga hit me up? This nigga's speaking to himself at this point. Like, I'm screenshotting showing to you, but you're still mad at me. Bitch, get mad at your nigga. He owes you loyalty.
But that's where y'all blowing it at again. Y'all thinking about y'all own personal things.
No. I'm not talking about personal. I'm just talking about in general. Like, I see so many, and I'm very advocate on Twitter. Twitter is my shit. Like, you'll find me on Twitter. Deep. Like, it's so many messages on Twitter where it's two bitches fucking with the same nigga. And then they get mad at each other. Why are y'all not mad at y'all nigga? Y'all gonna wanna fight this bitch over a nigga? Y'all know how many niggas it is? Just like you said, there's so many bitches out there. There is so many niggas out there.
Hold on, wait, right? There's niggas out there, but is it the niggas you want? Because you just said you want a nigga to provide and protect. Now you gonna get it. There's niggas out there.
There are, but
it's
bitches have to be comfortable enough to go out of their, to honestly go out of their comfort zone. And when I mean comfort zone, I mean also out of their like to venture out of other races, like or other types. Because at first, you know what I'm saying, in college, all I wanted to do was thugs. Yeah. If a thug walked up to me right now, I'm telling you right now, I would literally be like, please get away from me.
Right, please get out of my face.
Please get out of my face. I do not want you. I even said in my life, why do I want, but I've also had personal experiences where, you know what I'm saying, some shit happened. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no thug. I don't want to wake up and have a call of this nigga not being here. I don't want to have a call of this nigga, you know what I'm saying, wake me up in the night, babe, I need you to bail me out. Then I go to the bail bonds. You can't bail him out because he attempted murder or a murder charge or a homicide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with that.
See,
I don't want to deal with that.
But see, that's when it comes down to y'all choice. A nigga can't force itself that y'all accept it. Like, okay, all right, it's like this, right? Females control sex, right?
Yeah.
If you can't have a nigga can't have sex with you unless it's right. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So
unless we say yes, not if it's right. Unless we say yes, it's not gonna happen.
Is that you feel what I'm saying? So niggas control relationships. So it's like if a nigga like you,
In a sense, because niggas nowadays are not asking bitches to be their girlfriend 9 times out of 10. You'll just hear, oh, that's my bitch. And you'll be like, oh, I'm his girlfriend now. I'm his girl. That's
niggas,
what it is.
Niggas are territorial, just
So,
like y'all are. You
know what I'm saying?
How you say?
Wait, Tay, don't say that, because we are territorial. Let a bitch talk
We
to our
are.
nigga.
No, we
hold
are.
on, bitch. Don't, that's
So
my
why you make
nigga.
that
You know what I'm
face
saying?
then?
You know
So why
what
you
I'm
make that
saying?
face then?
No, we are very territorial because I don't play. I don't care.
So it's just like this.
I'm very open. I will be the first to admit, ain't shit player about me. I do not play about my man. I don't care. I'm very tender about my man. Okay?
I be trying to tell her, man, you gotta be player, bro.
I don't care. I don't
She
care.
said, not around
Niggas
here.
be in
I don't
micro
care.
inbox, and I just sit there and never mind.
I don't like feeling disrespected. Especially if I'm all over a man's page and if he's already talking about me and posting me and bragging about me, it's like, why would you go out your way to be thirsty and chase that same man?
They don't give a fuck about that.
But it's disrespectful at that point, and I don't like that.
If I had your name anywhere on me, you think a bitch would care about that?
Let
She'd
me tell
probably
you
be
right
biting
now,
and
it
licking.
don't. I got a nigga name, tell it, and it don't give a fuck.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, the same way niggas don't give a fuck. What? They gonna try to.
Show don't. Nigga got me tatted twice and got 3 kids. What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Oh God, that's why I'm like, it's just more of fucking. I don't know. Like, how you gotta look at it is like this, right? If you're with that nigga and you know he got motion, why in the fuck would you think, oh yeah, I want this nigga? Why would you think that?
It's not necessarily that, but it's just the fact, like, especially as a woman, like, who raised you? Like, come on
No,
now.
bitches don't care.
But
Why
I
do you
also
want
want
the
that
same?
confidence.
Why
If
do
you
you want
got
the same
confidence.
dick that's already being fucked on and slobbed on? Like, why do you want that?
That's
Every
facts.
night.
Bro,
But there's a
because-
difference between
wants
being a
that?
manhole and having confidence. If you got confidence, you'd be like, I'm that nigga. But you're very selective with your bitch. We could tell a manhole from, you know what I'm saying, or what do we call it now? Hoochie daddies?
Hoochie daddy.
No, that's that
We
kid.
could tell a hoochie daddy from, you feel me, like an actual man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
But
so
see-
we treat them completely different.
For sure. No, and
We're
that's-
definitely soft, but with hoochie daddies, where the
whatever.
money at? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
as you should, because there's a nigga that's y'all like. But I ain't gonna lie, like it's if a nigga's out here fucking hella bitches, like you gotta be honest with yourself. Like it's harder for niggas to fuck bitches than it is for females to fuck niggas. So it's like if a nigga is fucking hella bitches, he doing something. He gotta be doing something. Whether it's clout, whether it's maybe that nigga a top nigga in the hood or something. Maybe he got hella game or he doing something correct for bitches to still keep tapping in with him. It's hard. A nigga cannot just go walk outside with his dick out and then bitches a line of bitches to show. That's not how it works. Maybe the low life bitches that just don't care about life, but just not that. Like even the average bitches like want a nigga that's like average or above. You know what I'm saying? Y'all either want equal or y'all want above. Y'all don't want a nigga lower than you. That and if you did, he was probably younger and like probably more
lower
ignorant.
than you in what sense? Because
Lower than you as far as you're not gonna date no bum nigga. You're not gonna date no nigga that's
I've
that can't
dated a
lead,
man
correct?
who's made less than me, and that didn't mean anything to me because of how he made me feel. Like, I'm not saying that I had to pay for everything, but I'm just saying in the sense of, if you don't got it, okay, I got it. We rocking.
yeah. I mean that's
If
cool.
you got it and I ain't got it, we rocking. You want
That's
to
That's
You know
cool.
what? I ain't gonna
So-
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely used to be that type of female. I definitely used to be. You know what? A man don't gotta have money. I don't care as long as he love me for me. But as you get older and you go through like real life situations, especially financial situations, like
Mhm.
you, especially a man, like you want a man like that's
Mhm.
really gonna be there for you. Somebody you know you can rely on and count on. Like you don't want to like, damn, babe, I'm paying all the bills again.
But
Like
it's
you
like,
don't got your half again.
but it's like
Or
also
You want to borrow my car, drop me off at work, and come pick me up.
Mhm.
Like
you pick that man. You know how you
Yeah.
want.
No, that's
So it's
true.
like,
Self accountability.
You
Exactly.
Yeah,
did
for
you
sure.
really want to put up with this?
For
You
sure.
signed up for this.
But I made that decision though. Like that's
Yeah,
not what I
of
want to
course.
deal with. But
Of
that's
course.
why I say now, like, it sounds shallow, but it's real, especially as a woman, because we're the ones we have to birth children. We have to raise a family at the end of the day. I mean, speaking long term. So I mean, why wouldn't we pick a man that has the best interest as far as like raising kids and like
But how many niggas do you think are out here like that though? Honestly.
not a lot.
Right, so it's like when you get it with a
I'm not
nigga-
worried about nothing but money and bitches. And when I see it in that sense of they getting money so they can attract bitches.
Right.
That's it.
That's what it
That's
all
the
be
only thing.
for sure.
I don't
Bitches
feel
are worried
like-
about so much other things. So many other things they're worried about.
Right, because I gotta look at y'all end up getting pregnant and y'all look at fucking goddamn.
Not even getting pregnant wise. I'm talking about we're worried about so many other things because we have men open their mouth.
My whole thing is like y'all looking for most people. Like I'm gonna say most females want a provider and protector. Wouldn't you agree? Like wouldn't y'all agree with that?
That's
most
what I
females.
said. That's what I
if,
said. Over
Correct.
there, provider and protector.
if y'all had the choice to be like, damn, I can find a nigga in my dreams that I ain't gotta work, or I can go half on the bills with this nigga, and this like you're gonna choose. Okay, damn, my nigga handles shit, and he a solid nigga after that. You gonna choose that nigga over the nigga that you gotta go halfway or whatever the fuck else. So it's like since most females you know for a fact want this type of nigga. There's not this many type of niggas to go around. I'm gonna be honest. You feel what I'm saying?
So that gives you the right to just stick your dick in everything?
No.
No,
But it's also a lot of bitches out here that like literally be like, oh, I need a nigga that makes $60,000. $600,000. Bitch, you make 30,000.
Right.
Please be in your tax bracket.
See,
you're speaking too much. Like, girl, nigga that makes $600,000 is not even going to look at you.
Yeah,
let's be realistic. She's not gonna look. He's not gonna.
Well,
it depends. Yeah, it depends on how you look.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's more or less on that because like, I've seen some dudes that like really like like make bank. You know what I mean? Like, like NIL deals or whatever, and they just got Miss Good Looking on his arm.
That work at McDonald's or something. You feel what I'm
saying? Not even that.
Saying, like,
just in
dating wise, or is it like I'm gonna call this escort because I know people are going to be looking at me, and I'm gonna call
no. I mean like someone that like you seen them around with like on multiple occasions, like in dinner situations, going out, like doing activities, going shopping with them. Yep. I mean, like in actuality, like
real, like together shit.
Yeah, like actually, like that.
It also depends where a lady hangs out. If a lady hangs out at the club, she ain't finna find no man that's make $600,000.
Well, yeah, of course. Well,
so,
yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's in the sense that I'm saying. Like there's like if you're not where this man is, you're not gonna find that type of man.
Well, no, hold on.
You're not gonna find. No.
I gotta say this. Listen, y'all gotta pay attention to this, ladies. This is like a little hidden gem, right? It's like y'all want to be the boss bitches, and like I can do my own this. That shit sounds cool, right? But it's like a nigga what's his own money. He don't give a fuck about that. Like I get it. Where we live at, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of niggas that's what can you do for me? It's like, nigga, if you really had your own bag, you wouldn't even, you be like, okay, that's cool, you do that, but shit, I'm still, whether you with me or not, I still gotta keep my shit going. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, the niggas and there's not that many niggas that go around like that, honestly. There's a lot of niggas that care about what you do. Like, they gon' where you work at? Could get at you like a straight nigga, like, wait, what you do for work?
Right.
When I got with you, I didn't give a fuck about where you work at. Like, I'm just like, oh, okay, you cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? We vibe cool.
Like, I'm supposed to provide.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how that whole, what's that shit I be seeing on Twitter? Like, which is real now, because now a lot of times nowadays, niggas like, I got my own table. What can a bitch bring to my table? It's not, bro, you gotta have your own table set up.
But y'all men will be the first one to, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying, like, y'all men will be the first one to ask, well, what can you do for me? Bitch, what do you mean? Like, no, but I'm saying, like, y'all want a bitch to cook and clean and be able to do this and be able to do this and be able to do this. But then when we ask for the slighter shit, just buy me flowers every once in a while. You're asking for too much. Bitch, how is that asking for too much?
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
If a nigga's ever told you you're
You're
asking for well no I'm just saying period.
But in general, like niggas would be like, bruh, me taking you to dinner, that's too much. What are you talking about? That's too much, bitch. I'm doing everything. I'm washing your drawers. Do I look like your mama to you?
So listen,
you can't take me to dinner.
Like,
that's why
you can't pay for no dinner.
Not even dinner.
Listen, that's why it gets tricky with y'all, because like how y'all show our look, like we're not the same, bro. We're not. We show love different ways. We think the different. That's why it's never gonna be. That's why it's like we're made for each other. The man is made for a female. Female's made for a man. Like that's why it's yin and yang. Y'all think different. We think different. We take shit this way. Y'all take it this way. So it's like when it comes to loyalty, right, and love, like how a female shows her love and loyalty is she's faithful to you, and she gonna cater to you, and she gonna nurture you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they show y'all y'all love and y'all that type of shit. A nigga, he's gonna provide, and he is not what? Like, I'll spend whatever on my girl. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna show love through his pockets. So if a nigga ain't spending your money on you, he don't give two fucks about you at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. He don't care about you, not even a little bit. Like, if he can't be like, okay, my girl hungry, here, man, here goes something for lunch. Or you got us on lunch, right? You know what I'm saying? If he on that type of time with you, it's like, bro, like, that's the only way you show love through your pockets. Be like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like some old, maybe that's some traditional shit. It is what it is.
Females will do that shit. And niggas will be like, man, this bitch is a trick. No, we care about your dumb ass. But y'all see it as, this bitch throwing money. If that's what you care about, then alright, I'm gonna just drop you. Because I'm gonna stop wasting my money on an ungrateful ass nigga. And I'm not saying ungrateful like he don't appreciate. I'm saying ungrateful as in
Yeah,
you're
spend
finding
back.
everything as a
trying to-
trick, as a
yeah,
gift.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I'm gonna gift you. It's good. Like,
Cool.
you know what I'm saying? But eventually it's like, you can't pay for my nails.
That's when you gotta look at them like, damn.
Like,
but see, that's when you gotta look
I
at them
lost
like,
like $15.
You don't want to see some nice hands on
You want to see my little gravels? You don't see no gravels,
see,
girl.
look, that's when you gotta look at. That's when you gotta look at
Yeah.
yourself like, damn. That's when you gotta look at yourself like, damn. Like, it's like when a nigga get married, and then a bitch divorce him after the first year and take all that nigga money. He can't be like, it's all your fault, bitch. I should have done, like, you're fucked up.
Exactly.
He gotta look at himself like, damn.
But I mean,
chose
there
the
was
wrong
telltale
bitch,
signs
like-
there. There were definitely telltale signs that he ignored because he was in
For
love.
sure.
And
That's
it's just
why-
like, and it's just like a female. For
Yes.
sure, too. Same thing.
For sure. But
Or
see,
when they have kids with a man and then y'all be, oh, well, y'all picked him.
bro, there's no
Like,
way you have
it's
3
the
baby
same
daddies
shit.
and you're by yourself. There's no way possible. You cannot blame yourself. There's no way. I'm be honest with you. Y'all gotta stop. Hold on. There's no way possible. And I'm looking to the camera when I say this because for all you bitches out there that don't want to hold yourself accountable, right? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I mean, I'm 26. I'm young as fuck, but I be around a lot of older niggas that really didn't talk niggas game. If you are by yourself and you have 3 kids with 3 baby daddies, that is your fault.
I agree with that. I don't
I feel
disagree
like-
with that.
That is your fault.
I feel like you said
You
with 3
cannot
baby
play-
daddies.
3 baby daddies.
I
You
don't
cannot.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
can,
definitely your fault.
you cannot fuck
For
off,
sure.
right? Because it's like 3 strikes you out, right? But it's fuck all that. First baby daddy, okay? Because you know how much work it takes to make a baby. Honestly, think about that shit, right? It's like you have to let a nigga nut inside you, and then after nutting inside you, you have to keep the baby for 9 months, and then even then, after the baby is here, you can still be like, you know what? I'm about to be a single mom. Here, adoption. You can still do that. So you have, I don't know, abortion laws. So it's different with every state. Some states don't even let you get abortions, but I'd say 6 months. 6 months, maybe. You feel what I'm saying? You can choose to abort. So it's like
you can't abort after, you know what I'm saying, the baby forms.
And I think it's like after like 3 months.
Yeah, you can't do
And
abortion
certain-
after
well, no,
form,
certain states-
technically.
if I'm not wrong, y'all. So one of y'all can correct me, but certain states is a little bit longer. Like honestly, they was trying to pass a law where you can abort. I
As
think
soon
at
as-
like
Well,
8
technically,
or
they
9
say
months.
as soon as the baby has a heartbeat, you cannot because that's technically murder. You can go to jail. That's a living
feel like-
person.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
as soon as the baby has a heartbeat, you cannot abort the baby. You have to go literally anything under 12 weeks. 9 weeks to be the safest, but 12 weeks is.
now are those
you're
Cali
doing-
laws or are those all the other 49 states?
But not even to get like, you feel me, but I just don't like when men speak on women's sexual organs because y'all don't understand. Like y'all really don't understand what we go through. Y'all can only say it because of what y'all hear. Y'all don't feel it.
Well,
It's an emotion. Like y'all will see, you know what I'm saying, on videos everywhere of a man having, you know what I'm saying, the fucking machine on and it's the period cramps and he's like
oh, yeah.
at 2.
That's out.
We do that we do that once every month.
But listen,
We
though,
also give birth because, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's a lot of
That's
men
okay.
out here that be like, I want a baby, you know what I'm saying, like, let's have a baby. A female will sacrifice her body and then y'all will be like, I'm gonna go cheat on her. My bitch don't look the same.
I mean,
She
I
just
ain't
did
gonna lie
this
to you.
for you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Fucking that shit, like niggas gonna cheat regardless. So just that shit doesn't matter.
No, it's not regardless.
Like-
It's not regardless. She sat here and went through
Right.
changes. Her
Right.
hormones have changed. Her
Mhm.
body has changed. Everything in her body, like literally, her organs have moved.
Right. She used to be 140. Now she's
Right.
270.
Her organs
I get
have
it.
moved. Her bladder is pushing every 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Her heart and her lungs congested.
Right.
And she did the labor 16 to 32 hours
See, y'all gotta
But-
realize,
to push a baby out for you.
I don't think like that. Some
And
niggas-
y'all should because it's like it's a whole nother person. Y'all want us to think about y'all,
we can't operate on shit though.
but y'all want us to think about you guys' feelings all the time, but y'all won't even consider ours because it's too much or we nagging or we
I know that's
bitching.
right. I
What?
know that's right. Talk your shit.
I'm just saying facts. Like I'm literally saying facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Well-
put on my
That's
You
podcast
shouldn't be
and be
cheating on your
real.
pregnant baby mama at all. So
No,
niggas
I'm
do
not
that,
saying
that's
pregnant.
out.
I'm not saying pregnant. I'm just saying regardless. If you really love your bitch, there's no reason you should be cheating. Regardless.
That's not.
That's I don't want to hear that's not true because what are you sitting here?
That's how y'all. That's y'all rule.
If you love your bitch and you want to marry this bitch, why are you sitting here cheating on her?
That's y'all rule.
No. Why are you sitting here
Love
cheating
has-
on her if you love your bitch and want to marry
Love
your
has
bitch?
nothing to do with sex.
No,
for a nigga, though.
pause. Pause.
Love has
If
nothing to-
you answer the question,
For you,
if
though,
you
but for
want
your
to
woman,
marry your bitch, why are you
Uh-huh.
sitting here cheating on her for some coochie that's gonna last 2 minutes? You not gonna even talk to the bitch after that.
right.
And if you do, it's gonna be for 2 more times.
Because
Because
you're not-
bitches can't keep their mouth
You're
closed.
not understanding.
Bitches get feelings.
Listen, when y'all love a nigga, your coochie
No.
is for one nigga.
It's not even love a
That's
nigga.
not, like-
Sex has a connection. Sex has, as soon
Or
as you
nigga does
insert
not.
your penis,
Or
into,
nigga does not.
But for
I'm
a
not-
woman, it does though.
and
that's-
y'all don't
that's the-
consider our feelings. That's the whole
Yes,
thing of the
and
sex.
that's the whole thing. It's like we know it's nothing for y'all, but it's the fact that it means everything to us, and y'all still don't give a fuck.
It's
That's
like,
the problem.
if a bitch
Yeah,
fuck a nigga,
so-
y'all know as soon as y'all insert the coochie that somebody been in here because y'all shit is different.
Exactly.
Y'all don't think we can't feel that energy off a dick?
Exactly.
Or how you
And-
fucking different or
but-
moving different?
And not even
Nigga,
that.
come
The
on.
same humiliation and embarrassment that y'all get from the thought of another man sleeping with your woman or pleasing your woman or maybe doing something that you wasn't. Like, you think we don't feel those same feelings?
Hold
We
on.
feel those same feelings of humiliation and embarrassment.
Hold
And I mean, obviously it don't feel good to y'all. So what makes you think it feels good to us? What makes you think we like that shit? Like,
Hold on.
We're
y'all
just
should
gonna keep
consider that
continue
same
with this shit
shit.
because they're comfortable with us and we allow it to come back.
Yeah.
We keep
it's not
allowing
that
it to
at all.
come for them to come back.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if you, I mean, I ain't gonna even. I'm not gonna say I feel like, right? Because fuck feelings. I'm speaking logically and goddamn
Logically,
sound.
you have to think about feelings
Yeah.
because y'all will forever say bitches cheat with feelings.
I
Right.
do.
No, we don't, because I definitely have cheated before on my ex just
Right.
because.
But
You
it
don't
trips
love
me
that
out.
nigga.
But it trips me out. Y'all
So
was
why do
there-
you cheat if you love your bitch? And don't say,
Right.
That's
you
nothing
just
to do
love
with
it.
love.
But
You
you
don't
just
feel
said me
love.
cheating had to do with love, and I just did it
You're
just to do it.
female. You're female.
But what trips
Listen-
me out,
Come
what trips me out
on,
though,
come on.
Look,
what trips
Let's
me
say you
out
find out.
is y'all will sit there and say like, oh, y'all think with feelings and this, that, and that, and we
Yeah.
have to think with logic and da-da-da, but at the same time turn around and then be like, oh, well, we have to understand women. We have to understand women. How could you possibly understand us when you know we're naturally emotional creatures?
Mhm.
And y'all not. How could you understand us? You don't know what it feels like to be an emotional creature. You don't know.
because y'all want us to think like y'all, and we're not gonna think like y'all.
No,
think like
no.
us.
It's not think like us. We want you
Consider
to
us.
hear us. We want you to actually listen to us and consider us. And y'all say we're nagging and we're bitching.
So if a
Right.
nigga told you, listen, I hear exactly what you're saying, but I'm still gonna go fuck the next bitch.
And
Like-
you see where this nigga at. Not with me. I don't put up with bullshit. But certain females
That's
are
why
going to put
niggas
up with
lie.
bullshit because regardless, if they do love that nigga, they're going to do what they do. I've been in that situation where I did love my nigga and I put up with it. But I come to, again, I got older and I realized, what the fuck is this doing? This is not elevating me. This is not doing anything. And he don't love me if he cheating on me.
Right.
He
Because
loves you, I
I mean,
guarantee you.
because again, my parents, I witnessed it. 33 years. My dad never cheated on my mom,
But see,
Ever.
You gotta think outside of that though.
ever.
Okay, so if a nigga will literally lick the sand you walk on, how you gonna sit there and do whatever the fuck possible for you to make you
Because I
happy?
know that nigga love me. If he just licked the sand I walk on, nigga, do you know how good nasty sand is? That shit's rough. That's like
That's what
getting
I'm
sand
saying.
in your coochie.
But
That's
if he
why-
was really licking the sand I walk on, and he wouldn't be cheating.
No, that go together. Y'all keep listen. It goes together for y'all. I get y'all. Listen, I get what y'all saying.
But that's the problem is
I
y'all don't
get
give a
what y'all-
fuck what we're saying.
No, and listen,
Y'all
honestly,
listen to us, but y'all not retaining it. Like, I need y'all to really
Exactly.
get this in, like, and really for real pay attention.
I got
Let it be
it.
like y'all niggas really telling y'all, like, hey, my nigga, like,
y'all don't
this
listen.
shit is real. Like, y'all gonna be like, oh, 100. I get you, my nigga. Like, it's real.
Oh.
Let your bitch tell you something. You gon' this bitch nagging, this bitch going on and on. This bitch don't shut the fuck up. We're
Whoa,
trying to
I
tell
ain't
you
gonna
how
lie.
to be
If
like,
you,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. If you with a nigga that's leading, do you really think he wants to hear nagging every damn day? I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta-
But is it really nagging, or is
Yeah,
it just
every
behavior
day.
that you're refusing to fix?
yeah, every day is nagging.
It's you refusing to fix it because you keep doing the same thing. At some point, I'm gonna stop warning you
Okay, so-
and leave your ass.
Yeah, I'm
And-
telling you
and
when I'm
women
nagging,
leave-
so you
And
fucking
women leave
fix it.
emotionally
Bro,
before they
but
and
y'all
women
know-
leave emotionally
Oh
before
my
they
God.
leave physically. I'm gonna tell you that right
Yeah,
now.
sure.
We leave emotionally before we leave physically.
For sure.
So we'll be there putting up with it, acting. You'll be like, oh, this bitch is cool with this. This bitch is the whole time she finding another nigga
Right.
because you're not doing your job. We done told you, we done warned you. Stop doing the same dumb shit. But y'all going, oh, this bitch gonna put up with it
Right,
because he
y'all
love
get
me,
comfortable.
because she love me. Did it? Nah.
All
But
I
our
do is
mistake
get
as a
comfortable.
women is we allow it one time, and men think after this one time we just gonna keep accepting it. At that one time, we need to cut that shit at the butt.
I'm
Y'all
be
take
honest with you.
advantage of how hard we love y'all,
I'll
and
be
it's
honest
like
with
y'all
you.
take that as a weakness instead of like
What percent do y'all think is maybe? Honestly, be honest.
I feel like
Honestly, 95%. I'm gonna be honest. I honestly believe like 85% of men cheat.
I'll be honest with you. I think I read somewhere it was like 95 or something like that. But it's like, if y'all know 95% of niggas cheat, it's like 7 point something billion of us.
But I'm gonna tell you right
Hold on,
now, I know women cheat because they all act the same.
Wait, hold on. So I just said it's like 7 point something billion, like something like that. I gotta go look at the stats, right? Like, I think it was like 51% of the population is men, so there's more niggas than there is females right now. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all not looking at the average and below niggas. Y'all not looking at the below average and under.
We honestly can't go off that by now, and I'm gonna be honest, only because of everything that's going on right now with the alphabet community. And I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say that.
Yeah,
I have dyslexia, so I really can't say it for real. Like,
yeah.
I get the shit. So the alphabet, like, we really can't say that because people are changing. So we can't go off that. It's 95%. That's why I literally say 85% because, you know what I'm saying? If a woman changed to a man and she faithful to her, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I still feel like
that's a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's an original act. The stat that they took that was a woman before she transitioned into a man before they got the stats. Stats are never gonna be right. Shit happens every day. Shit happens every day. Shit is happening every day.
Yeah, but you like
percentages are changing.
You gotta think about like how often, like, cause being transgender, that's not common.
It actually is very common.
It's not that common.
It's very common. It's very, very common.
2023. Y'all can look up the stats after this.
It's very, very common.
It's happening more. That doesn't mean it's common though.
If it wasn't common,
is like common is like no. Listen, common is like okay. Common is like what's a good example of common?
I'm gonna tell you right now what's common.
It wasn't common.
A stat of football teams in California. How many people are gonna say they're 49ers fans rather than Raiders fans? Right?
I don't know.
Right? It's gonna be you might have a few Dallas fans in there, like a small percentage, but it's gonna be 49ers or the Raiders. We live in California. That will be something. So it's like
or Chargers.
I hate the fact that you just say Cowboys.
I just feel like if it wasn't common, we wouldn't have same-gender restrooms.
If it's not common, we wouldn't see it every time we open an app. It wouldn't be in the news every time we open up. It wouldn't be everywhere. This shit is common. It's about as common as.
I'll be honest with you. So if it was common, common is like if you go to a club, like you gonna think like fuck goddamn. 30% of people is not common, 40% of people is not common, 50% of people, that's like half and half really. Common is like 70, maybe 60 above. Like common, that's like where you start finding, okay, maybe there's no way in hell you about to tell me 6 out of every 10 men or what used to be a female. You're not about to tell me that. That's common. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that bad. Maybe 3 out of damn 10, maybe 3 out of them, like maybe even 2.
Like common is something that is just repetitive and relevant. Like if it just keeps coming and it keeps saying it's very, very common.
It's definitely the difference between common and majority.
Like because it's very common for Jada to open her mouth and say something about Will right now. It's been happening. It's common. It's very, very fucking common.
Yeah.
It's very common.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. Like in the sense of if it's happening repeatedly and it just keeps happening, it's common. Like we keep seeing it in the news. We keep seeing it in cartoons. There wouldn't be people telling, like, on the internet saying, I'm tired of seeing it in schools. I'm tired of seeing it in this. If it wasn't that common.
Well, that's because they're force pushing it. Like, you don't ever want to force push no shit on no kids, and because kids, they gonna go off what they see, and they gonna think that shit is okay.
In general.
Kids need to be kids in general. But you gotta be honest with you. Mother Nature, like, honestly, it's like this, right? No matter what the fuck a trans person, like, I respect you want to be called a goddamn unicorn? Fuck it, you're a unicorn.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not about to play with nobody delusional ass game. I mean, not to offend nobody, but.
No, I honestly, I don't want to play. If you want me to call you as a unicorn, cool. You don't look like a unicorn to me. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, like, and honestly, for the ones that do look like unicorns.
I'm a trans millionaire. I classify myself as a millionaire.
Like, what if I was like, I identify as a fucking Asian woman?
I am a trans millionaire, so
I don't gotta look at Asian in me.
Right.
I don't have no problem. I just understand. I don't understand where like now they want to start buying feminine products and using this shit for women. You classify as women, but you were not biologically born as a woman.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's like it's cool. Like it's cool up until some point where it's like okay, like I gotta stand up for women. Right. I gotta stand up for my females. I have to stand up for my estrogen sisters, like for real, because it's like you can't be You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here really, I'm really a woman. Okay, you could be a woman. Like, oh, my pussy is bleeding.
Right.
It's not. It doesn't work.
One of them
Right,
gonna be old
because
by
it's
then.
cool. It's cool. You want to do the wigs,
was
you want to do the
added.
makeup, you want to do the outfits, you want to even maybe portray your personality as a woman's. But like at the
You
end of the
can't have a
day,
baby.
you
Like,
don't
let it
bleed
go.
like us. You can't have a baby like us.
So
like
what is a woman?
it's just so much that you can't do. That
What is a
we
woman?
What is a
do.
woman?
Like you would never imagine the hormones, everything.
What is a woman then?
What do
To
you mean, what
me,
is a
someone
woman?
that was born as a female and
Yeah.
produces estrogen naturally.
Naturally.
Someone that can have a baby. And I'm not meaning because again, there's trans men that can have a baby.
Right.
But at the same time, you were born as a female. You can classify as whatever you want. That is fine. But you were born as a female, and that's totally okay. We're not finna disrespect you, but it's okay to be born what you are. We're not saying that you can't change. You can change what you want. That's fine. But just remember that your past is what it is. You cannot forget your past no matter how much you change. If you was born a man, you was born a man, baby. It's okay. But just know, like, you can't have no baby. You can't speak on no female organs, like, for real. You could support it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear your input about nothing about a woman.
Yeah.
Because you're not biologically a woman. You're biologically a man. You're biologically stronger than a woman. You're biologically, you know what I'm saying, mentally capacity, you know what I'm saying? Women are smarter, but
It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into being a woman, more than just wigs, makeup, and outfits. It's
and
more than
nails
that.
and attitudes and aneurysms. It's so much more than that. It's so much more deeper than that. Because like you said, men cannot feel. Men do not care about love and shit. I'm not saying like they don't have feelings. I'm saying like y'all don't. So a trans woman is not gonna think like that. And I'm gonna be 100. They're not.
No
Whether
matter
they're gay or
how-
not, they're not.
No matter how much hormones or whatever they take,
They're
it's
not.
just- You're not a female. But it's not that niggas don't care about love. Listen, I just told you they kiss the ground and walk on and still cheat. Like that, love and sex.
Then
is
you
not,
can't. You can't
Man,
kiss the ground and
I
walk on
promise you.
and still cheat.
I promise
How are you
you,
this
man.
in love with me and you still cheat?
Right.
I know it's
Bitch,
crazy
what?
to y'all,
And you
right?
know that's what it takes.
No.
to
I
love
know,
I know you a bitch.
I know,
I'm like,
I know
bitch,
it's crazy to
what?
y'all, right? Because I can't fathom. Like that's how I know. Like y'all just can't. Y'all can't. Listen. We can't. Damn. What the fuck can I say? That's the what can y'all do that niggas just simply cannot? Okay, I don't know. Maybe motherfuckers that have kids and shit. Females that push out babies and this and that. Like it's like, damn, you love your kids that much that you gonna keep having kids and that, you know that shit hurt.
Yes. Because
It's
we
like you
also
love
do it
them.
for y'all.
But it's like you love them that much, you gonna keep doing it. You know
But
what
we
I'm
also
saying?
do it for y'all. Because y'all will sit up here and I want one more. Just one more. One more boy. Or let's try for a boy.
Well,
We will
a lot of-
sacrifice our body for
a lot-
y'all because we love y'all.
a lot-
But y'all will still postpartum.
I feel like a lot of I ain't gonna lie, I think I looked at 47 for 52% of births are unplanned or some shit like that. I was just looking at shit like that. Like motherfuckers just be fucking the fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're not actively trying to fucking have kids. It's just sex. Like you feel what I'm
I'm
saying?
going to be honest. A lot of women, and I hate to say this too, they choose to be single mothers because
Choose to
a
be
lot of men tell them from the beginning,
Yep.
I do not want this baby. And whether or not that you accept it and you choose to keep it, baby, that's on you.
Yep.
He said he don't want this baby.
I agree.
He done said he don't want this baby. You have to accept that. So if you gonna do this by yourself, you have to do this by yourself. He done already said he don't want no.
He already said what he
He
wants.
does not want no ties to this baby or you.
Especially,
Let it go.
Yeah, especially because if the shoe was on the other foot, a woman gonna be quick. Hey, fuck your opinion. I'm gonna go get that abortion. So, I mean, shit.
And y'all gonna be like, wow, this bitch just killed my baby. This bitch weird. This bitch this bitch that.
Right. Hey.
Like, come on. That's too juicy.
No, I just lost what I was gonna say. I honestly just lost what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Also, you can't be mad. You can't honestly be mad. Being on that end, if they telling you that. I just feel like personally, if you have somebody telling you that, then and you yourself don't want to be like in that situation of being like a single mother and stuff, but you still kind of like let him still go in raw and all that, knowing good and well he's more than likely not good. Yeah, not even that. Just the fact that he's more than likely just not gonna pull out, and then he's just gonna be like, oh, whatever, and then try to just go off, with the next and all that. I feel like there's gotta be something at least on that end that kind of like goes back, like the boomerang, how you can throw it, it comes straight back. In the sense of where it's like, well, you should have told him to protect it or eject it.
Yeah, and that's totally all on her because you're allowing this childish ass bullshit. You're allowing this man child to nut in you and you deal with consequence. My thing is, why is you letting this man fuck you?
Yeah.
That's on you. Like, I'm not saying women are not responsible. We're just as responsible for men for our dumbass reactions, for our dumbass actions. But I will say, a reaction is literally how we're looked at. Because if we react a certain way, we're looked at this way. If we react another way, we're looked at this. So it's like our reactions have to be like concrete. We have to stand on business. Like, we have to stand on business. Yeah. So if we allowing this nigga to fuck us, we're just as ain't shit as this nigga. And we're gonna stand on, I ain't shit. I'm a hoe. I'm gonna do what I want. But if you know what I'm saying, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with no more ain't shit ass niggas. I'm not doing this shit at all. Like, we have to stand on the business as a woman. But you know what I'm saying? We allow because we have certain ties with people.
But to even go into that, you got to think though. Whatever you stand on is what you stand on, and I'm saying that like as like human beings or whatever you want to be at this point, at this stage of age or whatever. Just because of the simple fact of like how you were saying before about the last dude that you was with. You know, he was saying one thing and then he didn't really follow up with what he was saying in a sense, right? So he's going back and forth. You can't really trust his word. You can't really. There's nothing really to really like. There's no foundation basically. Is what you know, in most cases what eventually happens, even though in most cases for whatever reason, because it was like two things I wanted to just like, you know, like touch on real quick, just because like, you know, y'all was going at it. It was just amazing. I didn't even want to like mess with it because it's just like y'all was just going back and forth and there was like literally no pause. It was just like you go, and it just bounced around like a pinball, just do. And she got the highest of scores in here, but like, but yeah, and it's like the fact of, and I know somebody. And I'm definitely not going to say names, but I know somebody, I used to work with him, right? And he had this girl, right? Had this girl at home. She was, and I'm not trying to, you know, like, I'm in a relationship and stuff, so I'm not trying to sit here and be like, you know, like, she's like, you know, hot or whatever. But, like, she wasn't ugly. Let's just put it that way. She wasn't ugly, right? There. Now, he made it seem like while he was at work that he was like how you were saying, single as a Pringle, like, and boy oh boy, he was after this, after that. Got a homebody at home though. Every single time going back home. Here's the thing though. Here's the kicker. She was like you, but she went further. She lost me completely. I started calling her a cuck. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just because no, but hear me out. This is why, right? She found out. One of us was like, you know what? Just to save the poor girl feelings, we just gonna tell her. Just because of the fact we found out that, you know, that was actually a thing, and he actually started to have like this little fling with a coworker. And at that point, once I heard from her, you know, the one that he was having a fling with, basically, let's say the dude's name is Greg, the guy's name. The dude's name is Greg. The girl that he had to fling with is like Savannah, and then the one at home is like Janessa, right? So once we heard from so and so, we go straight to Janessa like, yo, bro, like you gotta check bro DMs because he wildin', he in everybody box, like I think you gotta dip, and I'm telling you, I show y'all the messages. I was like, bro, you gotta go. Like if you really if you really want somebody, and like, cause she was like spilling, she was doing a whole life spill. Oh, I want, you know, this, that, and the third. This work at a 9 to 5. He's not how you were saying. He's not Jason Tatum, being able to step out or whatever. He's not that. He's not that, right? And for a lot of some other women, you know, he's not Michael B. Jordan. He's not that guy to be able to do some stuff like that. And you just sit there and be like, oh yeah, well, at least I can do this, or at least I can do that type of stuff, right?
See, but
So
in
I'm.
that sense, I'm sorry to cut you off. In that sense, it's like, would you rather be crying in a Lambo or a limo to yourself? Or on a private jet, be like, bitch, I'm not the only bitch. Or would you rather be crying in Fresno looking like the dumb bitch because you know this dumbass bitch? I'm gonna be crying on a private jet. I don't care, bitch.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm saying like, no, that's why I'm like, if you're gonna do something, at least have some sort of intention behind it. This girl went around.
She dumb. That's where she fucked up at.
Yeah,
because
she knew.
She gonna get herself a sugar daddy.
Yo, look, I'm not gonna say how many, but this many other ones. I'm not gonna say how many, but yeah, there's many other ones that he's actively actually either hooked up with, went on actual dinners with, and like all of that. She said, "So what? I'm gonna still take him." And I'm like, all right, and no. And at that point, that's when I was like, okay, you're a cuck. Because instead of being like, I'd rather be okay by myself, you are that attached to somebody that you would just let a regular degular person just do whatever, however, and you're just okay with just letting them be able to come home with that though.
The thing y'all wasn't saying is he had to be doing something that y'all just wasn't seeing for her. You get what I'm saying?
I'm 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's fucking the shit out of her. He putting the dick down because 9 times out of 10, if it ain't the money, it's the dick. Mr. Dumb.
I just
the dick.
want to say that's the one thing that kind of pisses me off about women, and that's why I say like this is our fault. The way that men act is a lot of it. Because of us, shit. And I'm not saying necessarily all of us, but we have those women that don't care if a man is in a relationship, that'll put up with whatever, and da-da-da-da. And that's why when men feel like when they run into a real woman and they feel like she's holding them to a certain standard that is just too hard for him, he's finna go run to the weaker bitch that go let him do whatever he wants because it's comfortable. It's not comfortable. It's just she's not holding you accountable.
Yep.
And that's basically what I was like going into and like kind of like, you know, piggybacking off of what y'all was saying in that sense, just saying like, you know, especially what you were saying, because he done did that like 20 times fold this time. Like, they've gotten like a kid together now and everything. I cut both of them off. I'm like, I can't. But
pictures, like I was never dead ass like ever on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the nigga pulled up to me with the child. I later on, you know what I'm saying, met the child, but I'm saying because I'm not doing that. Hell no. But like, you feel me? Like, I got sent pictures. The first time this nigga sent me a picture on, you know what I'm saying, on iMessage. The second time, the bitch sent me a picture and was like, hey, like, this your nigga? And I'm like, I talk to this nigga whenever I want to, and I feel like talking to this nigga honestly. Like, what's up? Like, she was like, oh, this, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6 months pregnant. I said, good for you. What's your name of the baby?
Sometimes.
What's the gender? Like, and she was like, you're weird, bitch. No, it's recycled behavior, bitch, and I know what type of nigga this is, and I'm not even fazed by it no more. My feelings are gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have this nigga if you want this nigga. I'm not finna fight for this nigga. I see what type of man he is. He's not a man, he's a boy. And I don't want this boy. I want a man. So I'm not finna fight for it. But bitch is gonna, you're this, you're that. You're mad because I'm not fighting for this nigga? Bitch, I'm giving him to you.
No, see, look, what was is, so why she did that was because, I know females, bro. So why she did that was, she did that because she thought that was going to get a rise out of you and that was going to make you either feel some type of way or you was going to beat that bitch or fight and be on some drama shit or whatever the fuck else. That's why she did that messy shit. Like, which, honestly, as a nigga, bro, like, you should never even be doing, bro, alright, so listen, I am not an advocate of niggas cheating. I'm really not. Like, nigga, if you need to go fuck 16 bitches in a year, 10 bitches, really 7, 8, 9, 10, like, nigga, be single, bro.
First off, 1 is a lie.
Hey, wait. I advocate for this. So my girl, she wears glasses. You know, sometimes I'd be like, you know, you can take them off, and she wears wigs. So I'd be like, you know, you can have this one on, you can have that one on. To me, it's a different one, I guess. But it's the same one at the same time.
So I get you. Yeah. I wear glasses on the regular. I don't got them on right now because I didn't want the glare or nothing like that. And I'm also colorblind. My lens popped out. We ain't got to talk about it. But, like, I have 3 different personas. I have my government name, I have Riley Ski, you know what I'm saying, and then I have Skylar. You know what I'm saying? The person that I'm fucking with, they gonna be like, yo, like, let me talk to this person real quick. And I'll be like, oh,
Alright.
I got you, boo. What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll switch to that because I know, like, you know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time, it's not that y'all get bored. It's just like, you need some excitement. And I get it because as women, we need some excitement too. We want to switch shit up in the bedroom. We want to do different dates and shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to experiment. So I definitely get that. I'm not against that. But it'd be like, why don't you tell your female?
Communication.
You wanna spice things up instead of just going out and cheat with another bitch because you never know, your bitch might be into some freaky ass shit trying to tie you up,
Exactly.
she
And
trying
you
to
don't
tie up,
even
trying to
know.
role play, trying to do something, and y'all just is gonna easily I'ma fuck another bitch instead of just talking to my bitch because y'all don't want to communicate.
Well, no,
Communication is hard.
It's just more like niggas like flavors. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're.
Why do you like flavors when you could have a bitch with different flavors?
Right.
And when I mean different flavors, I mean she could switch it.
Well, no, like, I mean, you can look different in this, but it's like, it's more like, you got your nigga that like the Asians, you got your nigga that like the white girls.
If you
got
like
the
an Asian, why you with a black bitch? Or why
But
you
you
with an Asian
what
bitch?
if that's
Or
what he-
I mean,
what if that's what he
a
wants,
Mexican
though?
bitch or white bitch.
You don't
Okay,
think
you
it's-
don't have that, but why are you with me? If you want that,
if you're with
go
the nigga
get
you
that,
love,
my bruh.
if you're with the nigga you
Women
love,
like flavors.
if you with the nigga you love, you want your nigga. You don't want the flavor.
Okay, and if
That-
you with
that
the
might
bitch
be
you love,
true.
you don't want flavors neither.
No, you do.
Exactly.
Why would you want
You
flavors?
definitely do.
But why would you want flavors?
Because your love and that does not go together.
Niggas.
I know it goes together for y'all. It goes together for y'all. I know. I get that. I promise you. I see that. It does not
it's
go.
not even
I
the,
promise
like,
you.
I just don't understand the concept. Like you,
I get
like
it.
I'm not saying you in general.
Yeah,
right now,
no, yeah,
but I
I
am
know.
talking to you in general right now because you're speaking.
Yeah.
But it's like you're sitting here telling me if you love this bitch, there's no way you're not gonna fuck this. Why would you say that? Like, why would I'm not saying that you are saying that, but I'm saying like, why would you say like, I do love my bitch, but there is a slim chance that I want to fuck another bitch. Like, bro, there's no way that you love this bitch for real. Because why are you sitting here cheating it? You gotta think about her because how would she want to feel?
I understand. I get it. I get y'all what y'all saying.
If y'all
No.
understood, y'all wouldn't do it.
No,
I get what y'all
that's
saying.
my point.
No, it's not the same
Because
thing.
it is
I
the
promise
same
you it's not.
thing.
I
Okay.
promise you it's not.
Pause. I got a question.
For every nigga in the, go ahead.
I got a question. This is my point right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Earlier you said something about ugly niggas getting some play because they got, you know what I'm saying, good talk or whatever.
Yep.
Right?
Now if you let an ugly nigga cheat
Hold on.
on you, I'm not gonna lie.
Pause. That's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about ugly niggas.
Yeah, go ahead.
If ugly niggas ain't getting no pussy, why do y'all talk so much shit about prostitutes when the niggas paying for pussy?
Well, no, I feel like that's cornball shit too.
Nah. It's a profession. She's getting paid,
Right.
regardless of
Honestly,
how the money is being
That's
made.
probably worse.
It's an occupation.
That's probably worse.
Why do niggas sit up here and talk about bitches selling their coochie, but niggas are sitting here buying the coochie? If y'all wasn't buying the coochie, we wouldn't be on the streets.
Nobody
I'm not-
We wouldn't be.
I'm not gonna lie to. Wait.
Y'all selling coochie because niggas are not getting coochie. What?
No. But hold on though. You gotta think.
There's a
No.
demand for it, and that's why there's a
Demand.
supply for it.
Why-
I was
Like
the-
demand. If I'm supplying it, you're gonna demand it. If it's
Because
high
no,
selling, if it's sex
no. But hold on. But excuse me. Dang. Freaking ginger ale.
I
Golly.
wouldn't even drink the Hennessy. That was a Hennessy burp. That was a.
No, this got that little kick to it or whatever. Yeah, it's ginger ale. But no, basically though, to kind of like tie all the looser ends to this, there is a lonely epidemic, right?
Yep.
That's first and foremost, you know, your DMs, and anybody else's of DMs out there that was watching would basically prove it. So then you have some people who are, they're go-getters, but they do it pretty much by, I wouldn't really say by any means, because by any means is like, you going out there.
You gonna sell that coochie, man?
No, not only that, but I'm talking about like, what I mean by any means is like on some Cardi type stuff. Like, not only sell it, but then drug and then take even more for it.
Yeah.
That's by any means to me. Now, it's one thing when it's just this, because like how y'all saying, it's a profession. To some extent, I don't really agree with it, but just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean that it just shouldn't be here in life in general. Just because like if I don't, like, let's say I don't agree with the whole LGBT thing, like, being like called a unicorn. Me personally, I'm gonna call you by either a he or a she. I'm not doing any.
Or it's.
No, I'm not. That's me. But that's me personally, though, right? So
Go by they.
some people, no. Some people are so crazy.
Yo, if you ever want to be like, yeah, I identify as it, I would look at you like you're an it, like, bitch, what did you just say? Bitch, get it out of here.
And you would be surprised. You would be surprised.
Extraordinary, like out of the ordinary, like it.
Yeah.
They want to be.
They is a stretch. They is a stretch. Because when I hear that, I think of plural.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? If you want to go by they,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I'm not trying to deal with your attitude nor your mouth. I don't do well with attitudes because I would just be like, okay, and walk away. Whatever. I'll just, But I identify as it and Like, bitch, what? It and like, bitch, those are regular sounds I make.
No. It's not even that. It's the fact that they do that and then they expect you to be like, okay, it.
Right.
How's it going, it?
Yeah, like I'm not playing.
Like no, like if it gets to a certain point, I'm literally gonna be like, so what's your name? And I'm just gonna call you by your name. Yeah. Like I'm being like dead serious. Because like it gets to that point like you can't just keep doing that.
Will tell you like my name is this, but I go by this and this. And I'll be like, okay, like, but I'd rather call you this because that's what I'm more comfortable as. And if it's okay with you, like I will do that, and that's totally fine because they're very open. But it's like some things are triggers for them, and I understand it because it's like some things are trigger for us African American folks. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that, and they're a group just like. African American community is a community, they're a community, so I understand, but it's like at some point you have to look at it from our aspect as well. It's like this is new, and now it's common that you're hearing, oh, I go by they, or I go by he, or I go by she, and it's like you're the opposite, but you know what? Okay, I'll try. And it's like if we try to adjust, you know what I'm saying? Like they have to be open to us. Trying as well. If you're not trying, then there's a different story and you're just being an asshole. But if you're trying to just be like, okay, like, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna just call you by this, is that okay? That's cool. That's cool. They have to be more lenient, just like we have to be lenient as well. It's gotta be a 50-50. It can't be a 75-25 or it can't be 100% 0%.
No, I see what you're saying, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If I see a nigga in a dress and he has a beard and 5 o'clock shadow and shit, I'm not calling you no female, boy. Right. Your name is James. Your name is James and not Jamisha. Your name is James. And not Jamisha. I'm just like, your name is James and I'm just gonna call you James and you can get offended. Or maybe you might be a Jamisha, but you just start taking your shit and you wanna wear a beard.
There is a such thing though as PCOS and it's actual biological women that grow facial hair, so it's like you don't gotta look, but you'll know. Like you'll know if it's a female that has a beard. You know what I'm saying? You'll know if it's for real.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, though, right? And I say basically all of what I was saying, basically to say, the same job that I was working at, right? I done dealt with a lot in that one little job, huh?
You told me. I remember you told.
Yeah. Trans man. Yeah. But no. So let's just say the name was Susie.
Right.
Susie wanted to be Jimmy. Susie really became Jimmy. Acted like a Jimmy, talked like a Jimmy as much as they could. One of them moments Jimmy turned into a Susie. It was crazy. But it was funny though because of the fact that I was actually able to see it before it actually became an epidemic. And when I say epidemic, I mean in the sense of it became common, right? Like how COVID at a certain point in time, that was common. So that's basically what I mean by that. I don't mean it in the sense like, oh, this is a disease. I don't want it to even sound like that because that'd be cold, right? But yeah, so just basically, like I've basically seen the change. I've seen how Jimmy looked before. It came to a point where we started calling bro Susie, and I actually stopped because I was like, now what if this is like an actual trigger and Jimmy about to come up here and pop off for real. Like let me not be a trigger to said person. So I started thinking to myself, like, at least at that point, if I don't agree with what they're going with, I'm just gonna be like, all right, preferred name, whatever. That like, instead of doing the gender thing, instead of being like, what's up with him or what's up with her, you just say what's up with Jimmy or.
I get that.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever like personally ever talked to a person that's transitioned, like for real, or gotten to know somebody that was transitioned? When I tell you it's a fucking process.
Oh yeah.
I had a coworker. I worked at a job for 5 years. Not gonna disclaim where I was, but I love my old job.
Mm-hmm.
Very dearly. Y'all know.
I hated mine. Just y'all know.
I love my job. Okay, I'm gonna disclose it. I worked at Build-A-Bear for 5 years. That was my fucking job. I loved it. Like I love the kids. I love the energy that it brought. Like it just brought out a different side of me. And for so long, like I didn't want kids. That job is the only thing that ever made me want kids. Like I'm gonna be 100. Been around foster kids and all. Only job that ever made me want kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and they hired a transgender person. Like at first, when I met, I'm gonna say them right now because I don't want to use the wrong gender. So when I met them, they were the opposite gender that they are now. And so I got to know them throughout the whole process. So I seen who they were in the beginning and how they were afterwards. And when I tell you that fucking butterfly sprouted and was so fucking beautiful, like if you're not comfortable in your body, it's okay. Like that's totally fine. I don't gotta accept it, baby. That's your body. That's how you feel. But it's a sense of you trying to shove it in my face. Like, okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Don't shove it in my face because at some point it's like,
Yeah.
like, and not to be mean, it's at some point it's like I don't care. And they never, like, you know what I'm saying, they never made me feel that way. But I know another person who did transition, and they made me feel, and it was like, bro, I don't give a shit. Please shut the fuck up. Please
they make it
shut
their
up.
whole personality.
And it's like, don't make it your personality. If that's how you feel and that's how you are, it will show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before, when they were a female, they were a goddamn quiet ass, just in a corner all the time. Would say 3 words a whole shift. And a whole shift is 8 hours. How are you talking to me a full fucking day and you only said 3 words? We're not communicating. When they were the opposite gender, I'm telling you, they was after work, you trying to go smoke a blunt, you want to go to this, you want to go to that. I'm like, god damn. Like, okay, you really sprouted. But it's because, like, also I got to know them, and as a person, and what he went through, like, he had a binder on, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he had his breasts, like, compressed. He had, like, the binder broke 3 ribs of him wearing it for so long to form it. Like, it's painful. So it's like, we honestly, as the, you know what I'm saying, the straight and heterosexual community, we have to also take in consideration of how they feel too. Like, this is mentally abusive to them. And then we get on here and be like, well, fuck that. Like, bruh, like, okay, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the end of the day, this is a person. Please take their feeling into consideration. That's like you saying a person's suicidal. I don't give a fuck about your life. They're gonna go kill themselves. You don't know what's this person's next trigger to just, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we just gotta be cool. Like, if a person is shoving it in your face, you have the right to be like, hey, like, you crossing some boundaries, I'm cool. But if they're just, you feel me, we chilling, we vibing, I know niggas to be like, bro, like, that nigga gay, I don't want to be in the same room with him. He's not trying to suck your dick nor fuck you. Why are you worried about him? Like, just be in his face, be cool, worried about you. Like, if they're trying to interrupt your space, then you have a right to say something. If not, don't say shit.
But see, that's what you gotta understand. That's as soon as you say something, it's you're being homophobic. Why you don't like me right here? What? Like,
But it's also
why can't I say weird shit to you even though I know you're a straight man?
But it's like also like, what are you saying also? It's like, are you honestly being sincere, or are you saying something that, like, you don't think they would take it the wrong way? Because again, that's the same thing as saying, like, let's say it's a group of you know what I'm saying, bisexual, or no, let's not say bisexuals, because again, they like both genders. Let's say gay, and you're the only straight male, right? I'm just saying. And you talking about bitches, they're gonna be like, okay, why are you talking about bitches? Like, it's a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying? We like niggas, like, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You gonna feel like, damn, like, I can't say how I feel. Like, I can't interact with y'all. Like, why are we friends if I can't share my stories neither? Whether y'all, I'm not going to go into graphics and be like, well, this happened, and you feel me? He went deep in it. I'm not gonna go all that, but I'm saying, like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some dick tonight.
Right.
My nigga, do your shit, get your dick, do your thing, my nigga. Like, we homies.
Yeah.
You gonna do you.
I could imagine.
I'm not saying tell me about it afterwards, but just be supportive. Don't be no negative ass nigga. And if a nigga come to you and be like, hey, what's up, bro? And then you figure out like later on, like in the function, oh, that nigga's gay, bro. Like, do your shit, bro. Like, ain't nobody saying like you have to.
Oh, go ahead.
I could imagine though, as a heterosexual man, like how uncomfortable. I can't even say that word. How uncomfortable it would be for like a man in like a dress or makeup and all that shit, just like twerking all in my face. Like, I mean, I would feel some type of way. However, I do also feel like if you're comfortable with your masculinity,
you're a female,
then it really shouldn't bother you. You should be able to turn the other cheek
and just walk the other
and walk away.
Go somewhere else where you feel more comfortable.
But I'm not invalidating your feelings though. Yeah. I'm not saying that wouldn't make you feel uncomfortable. I feel like that would make me feel uncomfortable as a heterosexual man.
No, it make you feel some way when it's a black nigga doing that, and you're like, damn, they already did shit to our community as black men, tried to pin the black father off as some whole other shit. Like, honestly, like, I get black niggas are fetishized out there. We really are. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of you Mexicans.
You guys are crazy. Black men are crazy.
We the wave right now. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if you dark skin. I'm a brown skin nigga, so I don't know. But if you, a dark skin nigga, a dark skin chocolate tall nigga, that's what's fetishized after. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, high school was crazy for me. I ain't gonna lie.
For females, that's what y'all want. Every race. You feel what I'm saying?
But let's not.
But hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
But like, on top of that, it's like, damn, y'all, we got the whole, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, stereotypes, you can't like them. They don't all be true, but they have some truth to it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be 100 with yourself. Like, that's when motherfuckers be like, oh, white people put raisins in a salad or whatever the hell it is.
At some point, it's gotta be true because you've heard so many stories.
You feel what I'm saying?
It can't be made up.
Like, if you sit there and say, oh, a Mexican grandma don't know how to make tacos, like, that's some bullshit. Like, you know goddamn well she know how to make some carne asada tacos. You feel what I'm saying? You know she know how to whip that shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you got a black grandma, you know goddamn well she know how to make some collard greens, some cornbread, some... You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with chitlins, but you get what I'm saying? Give it to me. You like it?
I'm country as fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
my family was raised in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? From Louisiana. I like pig feet.
You like that South.
We clean it. We buy them and clean them ourselves. I know how to clean pig's feet and fucking.
You of course you gonna want
that.
Pig intestines for so long. Oh God.
Hey, mother-in-law. Hey, you be doing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Fucking that chicken up.
You be doing your shit, man. But what time is it?
10:30.
Yeah, 10:30.
10:30. Damn, we've been here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
We've been having some good conversations, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of wanted to touch on one more thing real quick though.
We can touch on one for sure. Because I know you haven't been inputting as much, and it hasn't been me. But like you said, you've seen conversations getting, which we definitely want to have you, get your input on things too, so.
Yeah, being becoming a new dad, having a newborn and stuff. Seeing the whole process, not trying to stay out of the house or whatever while she's, going through all the stages and stuff, and then actually being there in the hospital and stuff too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, they do go through a lot.
For sure.
Like no, but I'm saying in the sense of not just off of just hearing it, but actually seeing it. Cause they St. Agnes is St. Agnes is boo boo.
St. Agnes is
they some cheeks.
Before you even get there, cause they will tell you at the door, emergency, you won't have to wait. Bitch, what? Emergency, bitch, I'm dying.
Seeing all of that, them trying to force her to do C-sections and all of that, and man, they did terrible. And just seeing how it took a massive toll on her, even with the hair loss, her always wanting to be with her, as if she's still in her stomach and stuff like that. Even though I still wouldn't even really call it postpartum. That's just her wanting her child with her. At the end of the day, basically
the attachment that they have afterwards. That's what they take the 3 months to 6 months off for, is to bond with their baby, to make a connection.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't even call that that because some people would, and it's like even no, but
no, I get you. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, like,
yeah, because it was even to a point where she started to like question herself, like, is this actually postpartum? I'm like, nah, like this is like far from it.
Actually, it's in some sort it is because at first a lot of moms don't bond with their baby. They don't make an immediate connection, and they feel like their baby hates them, and it's part of postpartum. So it's like it depends. Like honestly, it depends.
But she didn't go through that part. It was like it was pretty much like an immediate connection because like she's had a little sister, and basically she was 14 when she was when her sister was born. You know, pretty much like that, and you know she's pretty much had her like you know. Kind of the same way that you know she has our daughter at this point. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I'm saying it doesn't seem like postpartum because from what she's told me how she was with one, she's doing the exact same with the other. You know, it's like there's literally like no difference at all. The only difference is the fact that she actually breastfeeds her versus her sister. She just was not. Yeah, just was not.
But
you
at
know.
the same time, it's like if your baby does latch on, that's good. If your baby's not latching, that's a connection that you're not having, and that will lead to a worse postpartum. Like it depends. Like it really depends. Like as soon as your baby come out, if your doctors are doing so much shit and your baby is not near you within like a certain amount of time, like it's like your baby is getting a lot of different vibes, and you trying to latch onto your baby's not gonna want to latch. A lot of women cannot breastfeed. A lot of women do not produce breast milk. A lot of women have to buy the synthetic milk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different for every woman and it's different for every baby. So she had an amazing experience where I'm not saying that she didn't go through postpartum, where it's like she didn't sound like her postpartum was severe where it damaged her.
Yeah.
There is a lot of postpartum where it damages women completely and it changes their life from then on out.
But I'm just saying. But I'm saying in the sense of, like from how it looked. Normally, when people talk about postpartum, they talk about the extreme. That's why when I said, you know, it didn't look like she had postpartum at all. That's just basically from my experience how I seen it from what people is.
Like, did she honestly like talk to you through everything about her emotions and how she was feeling, and if she was feeling down or if she felt ugly, or like were you guys having those conversations?
Yes.
Yes, like that's an amazing marriage and an amazing connection that you guys have and communication, because a lot of women do not have that conversation, and that's where postpartum leads. It's like men are not worried about their woman, and I'm not saying like worried about her wealth or nothing like that. I mean health or nothing like that. I'm saying like worried about her mental. Like you're not worrying about you gonna get her sleep. I mean you gonna get your sleep, but is she always the one waking up in the middle of the night to feed the baby? She could pump and put the bottles in the refrigerator. You can get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to feed the baby. Let her get some rest. But niggas 9 times out of 10, the women are getting up to feed the babies and doing all of this all of the time, and then be like, you know what I'm saying, I love you, have a good day, you know, I'm gonna have a good day at work, you know what I'm saying, all that dialogue, whatever. And she's at home with the baby trying to do all of this by herself. You know what I'm saying? A man has to be just as committed to his woman as the baby when they come.
And
the be
go through postpartum
before,
but a man will go out and cheat instead because he's not getting what he needs.
And it's like your woman is going through hair loss.
But
you just had your stress.
Wait.
Depression. Your woman is going through all these things. I'm not necessarily saying.
No. I wasn't saying that at all. But continue. Sorry.
But it's like, at some point, it's like, men have to consider women's feelings and how we're feeling. Y'all have to think like, in reality, how is this going to make my female feel or my woman feel? I don't really like the term bitch, but if y'all use the term bitch, how is my bitch gonna feel about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, y'all have to think about that, because so many emotions are going on. Our hormones are crazy. And then on top of that, the first, I think, 90 to 120 days, we still can get pregnant if y'all fuck us.
Oh, after a baby.
So it's like, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like, bruh, you want us to fuck y'all after we just had a baby, my nigga? who knows if you wanted this one? If we fuck, we gonna have another one.
But see,
And I'm gonna feel twice as worse.
But
y'all did go ahead.
okay, so to basically go back on the other point that you had when you know how like you know the connection part throughout the night it has occurred to me she is 7 months now. She has made her decision. She loves her mama. She cries in my arm. It's terrible. I can never put her to sleep unless I have the bottle like with me. Like she, yeah, like to that point. And it's like I be trying for real, like to like make sure like she can actually get sleep. But sometimes it just be like I don't want her to be crying so much to the point where now she's waking up groggy. Like dang, now I gotta get up. Rather than it's like I'm gonna try to keep her cool for as long as possible. You get as much sleep as you can, you know, before you know she gets sleep or whatnot. Cause she rolls like completely and utterly like all the time, like in her sleep, while she's woke or whatnot. She'll literally be asleep on her back. She will feel hungry, roll over to her, and start grabbing at her shirt. Like it's to that point. Like she's mad. Yeah. and she's crazy, like honestly, like she's, to me at least, she's like very advanced. And you know I have like a lot of sisters at home, four, watched three of them grow up. The other one came in when she was like you know a bit older, so I didn't watch her grow up. From how she's like developing, she's like more advanced at 7 months and even beforehand than any of my sisters, you know, like development wise. Cause like she's already like, if you hold her by like her underarms, she's trying to go. She's trying to walk and get off. You have her in her arms, she start looking down at the floor, start trying to push off of you, like she can just jump out of your arms and land on the floor or whatnot. She picks herself up. Like I'm talking about, she tries to do like a full-on sit-up. If she's already sitting down and you're right next to her, she's trying to pull herself up to stand up. Like she does all of that. Like, and it's just.
Is your fiance like? Does she, you know, was she by the book? You know what I'm saying, or was she just? I already know by you telling me she's not, but is she just kind of like, I'm gonna lay the baby down, let her do her thing, like you know what I'm saying, like, or was she like, you know, like. Not the book, but like, you know, they say this, like, you know, other moms have said this, let me try this, like other moms have said this, let me try this, like she just did everything on her own.
Okay, so as of right now, we're both living with our parents respectively. So because you know rent and stuff is like, it's crazy. And like yeah, and yeah. And it's like you know, whenever she's over there with her side of the family, whenever she's over here with like my side of the family, you know, at pretty much at any point in time, you know, there's a grandmother pretty much grandmother to our daughter pretty much, in a sense, like not in her ear, like trying to like tell her like do this, do that,
just to help her.
Yeah, if there's any type of slip up, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just to the point where I feel like she just learned how to do most of that stuff on her own. I really feel like dang near day one when she came. Well, I wouldn't say day one, but day one in recovery room, because it was technically day two. And at that point, you know, my fiance's mom was on the phone, and you know she's talking about some, hey baby, and it seemed like to me, maybe I was tripping, maybe I was hallucinating because I was in there barely getting sleep because. You know, she got I think it was like the Johnson thing or whatnot. I forget what it's called, where they like get yellow and all that. Johnson.
It's called jaundice.
Jaundice. There you go. I always been set up. Yeah. Basically that. Like, but maybe it was that because I was looking into that heavy or whatever. But like, freaking day one, she would say hi, and then she would like instinctively, like her hand goes up like this. And then come back down. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, did we just like create like this super baby or something?
I ain't gonna lie, all these babies after COVID, they're so fucking weird. Like,
yeah.
Seeing a baby, like, I think the video was like 15 minutes after he was born, like 15 hours after he was born, the baby was like holding his head up and looking around. I'm like,
yeah, she was doing that. She was doing that too. Like, it was to the point where like when she was like you can tell when she was asleep. When she was like asleep, her head's just out. But other than that, like sometimes, and I didn't really want to do that because like I don't want to like put too much strain on her neck anyways. But sometimes if she was like, you know, like held up and like my hand was like kind of there but not really there, her head would still just be up like while she's woke, and I'm just like, this isn't normal. Yeah, and it's like, and it's like pretty much like the COVID thing. But basically, I really brought all of that up really when you're talking about the whole like, you know, having like, you know, kids and stuff, and then still, and then how you were saying still want to go step out. It's
really
to
takes a village to though, but it really takes a village to raise a baby because it's like you need support. If you're a new mother, there's no reason like at all, unless you really have nobody in your life, you shouldn't be getting advice or asking questions. It's okay to ask questions. You're a new mother or a new father. This is new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that you know. This is new. When you know what I'm saying? It's like when you start something, you're gonna ask questions because you're curious.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of people out here, like single parents, are like, I want to do it on my own to prove that I can do it on my own. Okay, if you need help, motherfucker, ask for it. We're not gonna look at you any less. You need help. It's a child. It takes a village. Can't nobody do this shit on their own and be like, oh, I did it on my own and didn't ask for no help. You had a little help.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Why make it harder for yourself? And you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I asked, like, did you guys really talk about it? And you know what I'm saying? Her emotions and everything, because it's like, there's so much that's going on with her mentally and physically. It's like, if, you know what I'm saying, her man is not checking on her, she's gonna spiral out of fucking control. And it's like, it's okay for motherfuckers to go to counseling. Oh, I want to touch on this subject, but you know what I'm saying, it's already getting a little too late. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's okay for y'all to go to counseling, or for her to go to counseling, for him to go to counseling, because it's okay to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need somebody to listen to you, get that person to listen to you. No matter who it is. If it's a real therapist, or a friend that's really going to tell you, not a friend that's going to tell you what you want to hear, but a friend that's going to tell you, like, hey, you're wrong, or shape up, or you know what I'm saying, like, a person that's really going to be there for you, it's okay to ask for help. So if she has somebody in her corner, you know what I'm saying, all women do not go through postpartum because they have a supportive man or somebody supportive there to get them through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to do this on their own and feel okay the entire time. They gotta have somebody to be there to help them. So that's why I honestly asked, like, was, you know what I'm saying, like, were you there, like, during her process? Were you there, like, you know, really talking to her and like, honestly asking her? Because it's a lot. Like, and you said you were there to witness everything, and you said it was a lot. So it's like,
boy, oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you,
pints of blood. It was crazy.
Did you see the whole birth process? Like, that is it's traumatic. But it's beautiful. Like, that shit is beautiful. I've cried watching births. Like,
but it was a C-section. So I was on the other side. Right. Me personally, you know, as much as I do play, you know, like gory games and stuff like that, where it'd be like, you know, blood, guts. Yeah, seeing that in person, I feel like, you know, they had like the little it was like the little, like, the little apron thing, the blue one or whatever, right? Yeah. So, like, dude was sitting there like, hey, you want to, like, look over? And I'm like, yo, like, being in someone's insides is different than, like, actually seeing the insides. I don't think I want to see all that. I don't want y'all to be like, no.
It's a different type of insides, because, like, inside, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be thinking inside, oh, coochie. Right. You can look up coochie. Guts, look up a person getting working out.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, I honestly didn't want to be like, okay, y'all doing the C-section. Yo, emergency. we need to get this nigga out of here, cause he on the floor.
Like,
yeah, no,
he need to groom himself.
Yeah, like, no, like, and honestly, like, yeah, when it comes to it, I really feel like, you know, I would, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is just like a quick one, just a little quick thing. Homeless dude, you know, I was on the bus at a point in time. Yeah, they're crazy. Look, crazy work, pretty much, right? So look, boom, on the bus, homeless dude. He's minding his own business going over here. I was going to Fresno City, but basically they had basically told me that class was like canceled that day. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just bounce back home, right? So I'm going, and I see him, and we part off this way, and it's over there like down the street from Manchester Mall, like over there, like if you go from like Pandas, like if you go in the front of it like Pandas, and then like the movie theater, right, like this, and then like you keep going this way,
Down,
right?
Down Clinton.
Down Clinton? Or was that McKinley?
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know what street it is. I think it might actually be Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah, it might actually be Clinton. But yeah, so basically going down that way. So we split off. It's like this little liquor store and like some other stuff, a little thrift store or whatever. We split off. He goes this way, going towards like the little underpass right there where you go straight to Fresno City. I go the other way because I'm trying to get to the bus. The bus stop right here that I normally would go to.
By Smart and Final? Or the opposite way?
No, I don't think there's a Smart and Final over there. You might be talking about a little bit too far down.
Yeah, that's Clinton.
That's on Clinton.
Yeah.
Shields. Manchester's on Shields.
Yeah, that's right. Shields. There you go. But yeah, so it was this stop that I normally go to that's like right off the side of Shields right there. That one was blocked off for whatever reason. I don't know why. I did not need to see what I seen, but basically, dude is hopping back and forth on the train tracks. I'm trying to walk across to get to the next bus stop, and then there's the bus right there, and then the train comes by. This guy is still hopping on the train. He got his I forget what they call it, the little it's like the MP3s, but it's like the older version of it.
Walkman.
Yeah, Walkman. There you go. He got his Walkman, and he like this with it. He can't hear nothing. He just boom, boom, boom. And I guess he started hearing like the train like really like rumble and stuff, right? So then he turns around, and I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's insane. How do you feel the train coming, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna turn around and just keep on doop, 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 and then the train gets really close. This dude think he the Flash because he try to jump past this way when he's on this side. Look, he's on this side. He's on the left side of the train. He thinks he's fast enough with the train right here, and it was an M train, mind you. It was the fast ones. It wasn't the slow ones. Yeah, it was one of them that boom, right. So he thinks the train's probably about like this far away, and of course this far away really don't mean nothing because by the time he gets over here, it's boom. And this guy goes in the air. I'm talking about it looked like a kickoff. I don't know why.
Don't tell me you watched this nigga die.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And it was sad because it was like no. I swear to you. Look, I kept trying to look away. Something was just like keep looking. I don't know why I kept looking. It just said keep looking. Watch him. And I'm just like like I'm trying my hardest just to look away. I see it all. I see forearm cuts.
God.
Forearms in the middle of the street moving like this. Finally stops. All of the insides of like all of this stuff, you can tell bro was sick because it was like there was some green and some yellows on the ground. I had on my slides that day. I'm like I can't even step through this, and like I accidentally like trip over like this because it's all over my socks. I gotta burn my sock. I dang near had to burn. I burnt everything. Like I burnt it all basically. But the only reason why he stopped. The only reason why he stopped flying is because there was a pile of woods. He would have, but he went boom, hit the wood, and then stopped. I'm telling you, his forearm was in the middle of the street. It's like the little train tracks thing, right? Basically, it's like right there. What is that? Christmas Tree Lane. Yeah, right there, right there.
You said the railroad. I said Van. Fuck
yes, right there. And it's crazy because it was like literally like a year or two later. I went back over there and me and her was walking on Christmas Tree Lane and I forgot all about it. But then I remembered now. I literally drove down the same where dude got hit. I'm telling you, it was a terrible scene. But basically from there, that's when I knew, right? At that point, he knew he's not seeing no guts. Pretty much. Because, yeah.
Nah. I'm gonna be real. I've decided if I ever have kids, because I'm 28, I have no kids right now. And I'm in a situation where if I want to have a child, I want to be with this man. Like, I want to have a ring first. You know what I'm saying? I want to get married the traditional way. I want to have a child the traditional way. So, if I have a child, I want a water birth, 100%. I'm a water sign. I'm comfortable around water. I feel at home when I'm around water. So, I want a water birth. My nigga, if your squirmish ass can't sit here and watch me give birth to our baby, my nigga, you got to step. Because you could nut inside me, but you can't deal with the consequences or look with the consequences. And when I mean deal with the consequences, I mean in general. Be there while I'm squeezing your hand, pushing this baby out, cussing your ass out, talking about you did this to me, you wanted to nut in me, and you made me fat and all this. If you can't deal with that, my nigga, there's no reason you should be nutting inside me or having a baby.
I was okay with my hand getting broke that day.
You know what I'm saying?
When I was like, there, like I thought, like she was gonna really. I thought she was really gonna like push out and everything. And like, okay, so C-section happened, right? Boom. Now it's to the point where cesarean, right? Boom. They talking about, do you immediately want to go over there or do you want to wait until it's about time to actually cut the cord? And I'm like, I think I'll wait, because then I had got another story from her friend, and lesbian couple, they pretty cool or whatnot, but one of them stepped out and got and had a kid on the other, all types of other stuff, right? But yeah, so basically they was telling me how the baby was still like actually connected to her here with everything open, and they was like cut it from there.
The placenta?
Yeah, cut the placenta from right there. And I was like, that cannot be me. With that last experience with the arm thing, I don't want to see even, because if this, if dude would have jumped across and he gets split in half, I don't even know where I'd be at this. I'd probably I'd have been out with him, but for different reasons.
Man.
Oh boy.
But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be man enough, bro, to be there fully for your woman in that position, because that is going to be the biggest moment of her life. Fuck a walking down the aisle. Fuck all of that. That's gonna be the biggest moment of her life, giving birth to your child. So, if you're not there, right there, witnessing it with her.
Yeah, I didn't even leave for a second. I really didn't want to, cause like I started to like notice like how bad it was there, and I'm like, at least I'm there. They're doing like a halfway decent job. Now if I leave and something happens, oh yeah, I'm gonna be feeling sick. Like, especially like if something happens, I'm not there, and now all of a sudden we lose her. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, cause they
at that point.
Yeah, because they give you a decision to be like, oh, do you want to save your kid or do you want to save her? Like, if it gets down to that, you gotta be like, damn. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do?
That's one hard choice.
That's definitely a conversation y'all should have beforehand.
Sure.
We did, and I still couldn't even make the decision. I was like,
you don't know, like.
No, because it's like.
Thinking back on it, what you would have done if it came down to it.
Well, I mean, we don't want to go off of what, like,
Well, no, I
mean,
know. I mean, that's a real life situation. That's real shit that happens, though. Like, that's real shit that you actually have to think about.
Oh, for sure, but it's not a commonality. Like, you definitely gonna have to take that into consideration. But
I know for me personally, like, I want to choose me. Like, we can. I don't know. It sounds fucked up, but it's like realistically, we can always make another baby. Like,
yeah,
but you can't get another me.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
I've been
that's why
I've been pregnant, right?
Been trying,
and I had a miscarriage, right, with dude, and when I tell you it changed my whole perspective, like, I'm telling y'all, I was a dumb bitch for getting back with this nigga, like, so, like, it changed everything, because it was like, this how you reacted? I'm like, this how you reacted? My nigga, you have 2 children, like. And this how you reacted with this one, my nigga? Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Wow.
Make you think.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He pretty much.
Baby is not nothing to play about. Like, as soon as that baby gets brought into this world, and when I mean brought in this world, I mean actually brought out, the baby takes a breath, the baby is here.
Right.
Not conceived, not aborted, and not miscarried. I'm saying when the baby is actually here, it's not nothing to play about.
At all.
Either you have the support or you don't.
Right.
And if you don't got the support, get the support. And if you ain't gonna get the support, let that baby be loved by somebody who has the support. Point blank, period. End discussion.
Right. And see, we had a lot of good conversations. You know, we talked about a lot of good stuff. We didn't get to get into our videos or whatever, but that's always, you know.
Yeah. No, but what we was talking about though, I feel like it was past those videos. Those videos can come back next time.
For sure.
And there was even some things that I wanted to say, like those words, but you know where the conversation was going, it's all good. I could bring it up a different day, just like how. You know, like how she was even saying, like, man, I want to get into this, but it's already late enough, and we even pushed it even later. It's 11.
Like, I'm saying this cast definitely has to come back for episode 2, because when I tell you we was touching shit, we was touching shit.
Yeah, like I need to put down a minimum.
Really good discussion. It was a good discussion.
How y'all being guests? How do y'all feel like first episode went? I know it's not a lot of us, but
Yeah, I mean, it's only a couple of us, but I can imagine if it was even more of us, it would be an even better discussion. And I feel like it was already a good discussion.
you know.
I feel like it was good. It was my first podcast.
For sure. Y'all got your own podcast.
That's what.
Now, I'm gonna be real. If I ever made a podcast, like I would only want female guests, because what I'm gonna be talking about is female shit. Like, and I'm not saying I don't want no male opinion, but it's like y'all cannot speak on female shit. And the episodes that if I did have men on, it will be on some messy shit, like some spill the tea shit, because I'm low key kind of messy when it comes to certain shit, certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no name dropping. But if you got an experience where you can't name drop, I need to know it because I'm nosy. I need the tea. You know what I'm saying? I need the tea.
But see, that's where I feel like, and I'm not saying in the sense like, you know, I'm like nosy or anything, but I feel like, you know, being as like transparent as possible, in a sense, you kind of have to like say the experience, even if you do have to allude to, you know, not saying an actual name and stuff like that, because it's like, you know, who's really the person behind the chair, behind the desk, behind the camera, if you can't even say your stories for real, like at the end of the day, because it's like, you know, yeah,
you have to be also, you know, intelligent and understanding enough to know that just because that is your story, that's not how, you know, the world typically works. You know, you gotta. That's intelligence to me. You know, being able to be like, okay, because this happened to me like this, or my life is like this. How does the actual world work? Just because the world works this way doesn't mean you will fit. You could be the minority. You know, you could be you could fit that little 1% or 3%, 5%, 10%. But if you gotta acknowledge, okay, dang, like I'm like this, but maybe 70, 80% of the world works like this, and that's not minimizing your experience or anything. It's just letting you know, like, okay, dang, I'm the minority. You know, the world doesn't really work off minorities. It works on generalities. So, you know, that's why look at doors, like how tall they are. That's because the average male is a certain height. They know, okay, this nigga's in the NBA, they're gonna be that average height. This nigga's an average nigga, he's gonna be this height. For the short niggas, they're gonna be that height. So that's why doors are the height they are. Okay, the average nigga's gonna be for sure gonna be able to be, even a tall average nigga's gonna be able to fit through this door at least. Like, you know, that's why they're the height they are. So it's like, you know, world works on generalities. You know, we definitely have some good discussions. Episode 2 is Friday at what time of year? 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock? 8:30.
I think we started like 8:25 for it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But I feel like personally, it was really due to like a lot of other things. I was in here, you know, sprucing up the place, and then I ended up like having like a little like lazy trip, you know, right afterwards, because I was just like, I mean, I did something. I didn't do everything though, but like you know, and I don't know. I could have definitely been in here earlier, but like at the same time though, you know, we gotta. No. But I'm saying it in the sense of like I could have had everything already like set up, so we could have like done it. Yeah, came in here and done it.
You live and you learn, you know.
Yeah.
We gonna get better. I promise. Hey, whoever want to start their own, like, listen, I'm not I'm not one of the, how she was saying, oh, there's niggas that get money around you and they don't show you how to get none. Hey, listen, I'm the one that, me and him started this. I get it. Like, y'all gonna see the traction from this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna blow up. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be one of the ones. This is just, we genuine, we authentic. We ain't trying to make somebody look a certain type of way. It's real, just genuine. We got a hen dog right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We really vibing out and just talking like genuine discussions. Ain't nobody portraying nothing. Like, I talk the exact same way in person. You talk, everybody exact same. I know them. And even people that come on here that I don't know, I can tell. I just got that. I'm a Libra, man. I know I can tell energy. Like, okay, you faking or something. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, we genuine, we authentic with it. But if you are interested in starting your own thing, message us. We'll show you how, like, we can tell you, okay, this is what we did. Like, it don't take much, bro. Like, really don't. You can do this in your living room or something. You can do this at a garage. You can do this shit in a one bedroom studio. Like, it don't take much to do this shit. It really don't. So if y'all want to, just message us. The more traction this shit builds, the more we gonna get to doing other things. Like, me and him already starting some other things. We got some other stuff in the works too. Episode 2, this is our first episode, so we gonna definitely, cause we didn't get the sound. We got some funny ass sounds that's going. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff, man. We didn't get to play the videos for y'all, so appreciate y'all for whoever's still watching, honestly, because it's like, what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours almost?
2.5.
Oh, yeah, man, we was talking about some things, man. We didn't even get to, this is really going off genuality. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Nothing was scripted or any of that, so, you got any last words?
Honestly, I'm going like purposely like zoom this in on me anyway. So like when I'm looking at you and saying, you better be here. I'm watching you now. You better be here. And then, yeah. And other than that, there's there's some real stories to tell. We didn't get through everything. We surely hey. And then just
crazy ass stories, because when I tell you I got the craziest story ever in life, like I'm literally just gonna touch on the top of the subject.
Episode 2 gonna go up.
Y'all ain't never had a nigga to shit on himself or a bitch to shit on himself on the first link.
Okay, wait a minute.
By accident. Like, it wasn't no purpose. The nigga did it by accident. Like, the shit was wild.
Literally. Oh,
no pun intended.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was wild.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, episode 2, man, gonna be brazy. Do y'all want to leave y'all where they can find y'all at? I don't know if y'all be on Facebook.
Yeah. You feel me? Everything is Riley Ski. Only thing that's not Riley Ski is Twitter is Skylar Rain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even really be on Instagram like that, so I really don't even know my username for real.
Girl, say your Facebook.
My Facebook though is T-Butts. You can find me at T-Butts.
Twitter.
I don't know.
Girl, you do nails and shit. You need to
My
get
Twitter?
that shit
Yeah,
together.
girl, she do nails and they bomb as hell.
I do the
Don't let her
nails. I do the nails.
She need to
I'm
get
like,
her.
my nails.
Hey, tap. She need to get her shit together. What's your ads, brother?
Pretty much, you gonna basically be able to find me everywhere at your boy Ru, YO boy RU. You know what I'm saying? I do, like I was saying earlier, I do like content stuff here and there. I play games. I talk about life, talk about basketball. I talk about basketball, football. No.
Next week, don't play with it. Come on.
Hey, no, but I'm just saying though, So I'm not saying that I'm well versed in every single conversation, because some of y'all conversations that y'all had, I'm just over here like, dang, that's cool. Like, I never experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some other things like the whole train thing. Maybe y'all never experienced and I did.
Definitely never experienced
Never.
that.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's
Wild. The
The
train.
only reason I'm not talking about it is because he told me it when it happened. So.
Yeah.
The train is.
Oh yeah, and then one of my cousins. I just want to throw this out there. One of my cousins did get killed by a train too. His shoe got caught in the train track.
Girl,
So-
I was thinking too. I was like, yo, a train is wild.
Yeah,
She was talking
and
about
his leg,
train.
No, yo, no, that's wild. That's wild. Like we were just talking about it too.
I'm telling you.
Ah,
That's a little creepy.
that's wild. But yeah.
I ain't never had that experience on me. Right?
But yeah, episode episode 2 gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate whoever's still here watching or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever watched the video whole through, you gonna be entertained, man. It's some shit that got talked about on here. Y'all can goddamn follow me or add me. My Facebook name is Rico Suave. My Instagram name is official Rico Suave. You know what I'm talking about? It's two E's and two.
I was gonna start drinking.
Two O's and two E's. And official Rico Suave on Instagram, and then my Twitter is Rico Suave, and then my goddamn Instagram. Oh, I already said Instagram. So Facebook Rico Suave, Instagram official Rico Suave. Twitter, Rico Suave, and goddamn, what else is it? YouTube. We on YouTube. On Think About It. Yeah, follow the main account too. Don't add everybody account, but follow the main account. That way y'all get the content. Cause I'm gonna post it on my story, but that's my personal shit. I'm actually posting the actual shit on the actual business page. You get what I'm saying? And we can also make a clips channel. That way you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't got time. You can just watch clips that. Somebody saying some crazy shit or somebody, just good discussion, so you don't have to watch the whole shit. And
I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad at clips ain't going crazy, cause I'm gonna be adding in some stuff that like I even said too, and then have those actually be like questions and stuff too. Oh yeah, it's about to be bad.
Yeah, man, we gonna
good.
go crazy, man.
Can't wait.
I appreciate y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Episode 2 gonna go crazy. We that's Friday. It's gonna be every Tuesday and Friday. Hopefully, the more traction we get from this, we're gonna start doing it. It's gonna be different days, but we got plans, man. We got plans. So, damn. All right, we gotta close out. I don't know.
All right, I got this. Content wise. All right, look. Hold on. Let me put this. Let me see the mic real quick. This is some average stuff here. Some of y'all do or do not hate this when they be saying this, but like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Yeah, drop a comment down below. We'll be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You may get a response, you may not. Hey, and if you drop a really good question, it'll be in the next video. And with that being said, it's Think About It podcast.
Think about it, man.
Think about it.
Think about it.
And while you're thinking, we're going to be signing out.
There you go.